Look at us. There we are. Hello. How's it going, everyone out there? Welcome to the Absolute Vodkas live at the Landis podcast with our second tier sponsor, which is awesome, which is Michael Kelly Guitars at michaelkellyguitarcompany.com. There's our lovely Absolute guys. Thank you, Absolute. Thank you, Michael Kelly. All right, here we are again, man. We are heading out. First thing I want to say real quick, a good friend of ours, he's become a friend of ours over the last year or so, and Vinny, he's usually on the show. He's always watching.
Yeah.
Mouse, as you know, from Sick Vicky and some of those bands, he's been hospitalized now for several weeks. He had a stroke, and we just want to send some love out to him. And you guys, Pat and everybody, if there's anything we can do for Vinny, you let us know. A whole little benefit or whatever we got to do to help him out. Vinny's a great guy. He's been with the local music scene for a very long time, man.
Great friend.
And he's a great dude. And if there's anything we can do to help you out, brother, you let us know, okay? On top of that, man, do we have a weekend? Holy shit, man. Dude, it started on Wednesday we had three amazing bands. We had Doyle from the Misfits.
Yes.
Literally destroyed the stage. They were fucking great, man. Ended up being probably one of the nicest guys you could ever meet. You know, big ass Frankenstein, crazy motherfucker. But dude, he was such a good guy, man.
Did
such
you
a
score
nice
the
dude.
hot sauce?
So,
Yeah. Have you tried?
Oh
it?
yeah, it was really good.
Great.
Casey really liked it. Yeah. But I even got his look. I got his work shirt on. I'm ready to weld. I'm ready to weld some shit with this motherfucker on it. But we also had OTEP was here, and they could not have been better. They were actually online commenting, thanking us for the light show and what we did for them, which was really cool. And then the Red Devil Vortex, the opening band, three Brazilian dudes, man. They could not have been cooler dudes, man. And again, the guy literally was texting me this morning. I mean, they were so blown away. They went and played Dingbats like the next night or whatever. And they're like, yo, man, it's like, dude, we love your place. Best place. Doyle's exact words where he goes, there's nothing like starting off a tour. He goes, and walking in and your feet aren't sticking to the floor.
It's mighty nice, isn't it?
We were like,
great.
But man, what a fun show, man. It really was. And then we had the band Truth in, which was Jeff Beck. Phenomenal. Dude, they were so tight. The music was so good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
that
Jeff
guy
Beck.
can play guitar, man.
Oh,
that
man,
guy can
dude,
fucking play.
Luke can play, man.
Musically, like how much it was like vocals a thing? Was
no,
it
was much more music.
Songs,
Yeah, true to Jeff Beck style,
awesome.
man. It was really good. And
then
they
did a Yardbird song.
No, yeah, that's right. They did the Yardbird song.
Another Jeff Beck song.
Well, they did
I can't think of it.
Not Sticky Situation. What the fuck is it?
It's literally it's right there.
The
it's so close, dude.
Oh my God, what the fuck is the name of it? Why can't they? It's Stevie Wonder song.
Oh, Superstition.
Superstition. They did Superstition, which was great, by the way. They fucking killed it, man. And then and that was Saturday. Or no, wait, that was Friday.
Yes.
And what the hell do we have Saturday?
Poisoned.
Oh, we had Poisoned. Yeah, because that is not on here, but that's okay. No, Get Poison with Los Angeles opening. But dude, the Poison guys are great. They've been here before. Another one sent me an email thanking me, man. They do a good job. They're fun. If you like Poison, Steve thinks Poison's a bunch of bullshit gay music. I get it, but you know what? If you want to get laid in the 80s, you said, "Oh, you want to listen to Poison?" And she would say, "Yeah." You're like, "There you go, baby." Bingo.
See, I wasn't there, so unfortunately.
But Sunday, we went into Sunday and we had a benefit for the Capital Canine guys. So I actually got a hat on right here, and they could not have been nicer. They brought a bomb sniffing dog in. He was sniffing around the stage for drugs, found a lot. Thanks to Doyle and no. But Doyle is clean, dude. He is clean, man.
Oh no, Desco wasn't here.
No, dude,
they wouldn't have made it out the door.
This dog would have fucking keeled over and been laying upside down, dead, smelling Desco.
Yeah,
but But then the local police from Vineland came in with their canine.
Awesome.
Because this outfit has actually helped buy vests and stuff for canines, and we raised enough money to basically buy 3 dogs, 3 vests. It's about $1,000 a dog. We raised like a little over $4,000. It's a really good day for
stuff.
Yeah, man. And the guy was like, that's more than they raise normally, you know?
Hell yeah,
so,
baby.
So that was a good day.
So I got to ask, musically, anybody stick out in your mind from that? You had a lot of music here.
The last guy that went up and played those songs.
Oh,
we don't know his name because he was only
he's a local
he was only
dude.
announced
Local
like
dude.
2 hours before it.
Yeah.
But apparently
really?
he comes to the open mics all the time. And we didn't know his name because I guess somebody dropped out, somebody else got COVID. There was all these people that just didn't show up. on Sunday.
And
to
then little
play.
Kobe was here. Kobe
Yeah.
Reese.
Right,
We love
right.
Kobe.
They were great. And I'll tell you what,
He
kid,
sang Puppy Love.
that kid has some good songs.
He
man.
sang
He's
Puppy
got a
Love,
couple.
man.
I think I actually might have looked at Bob at one point and said, you know what? This kid's got better songs than Poison.
Oh,
Kobe's set list was like
You're going straight to
very
hell.
well-made.
man.
No, he had a good set
had a
list. He really
great
did. He had
set
some
list.
good songs in there. But like I said, in honor of the K9, Capital K9, he did Puppy Love. And then we had
Debuted Puppy Love.
did it? Was it
That was the
a
first
day
time.
blue? A day blue? A day blue? And then what was the
Night's Rain.
Night's Rain? And they were great, man. They did a really good job. We had a lot of fun with them. Again, really nice guys, great overall day, man, from musicians and music and helping out, a really, really great cause. So
Awesome.
it was a good weekend. Now I know we have some guys coming. If we can knock out a couple little clips though, real quick before we got one of my favorite. We talk about favorite bands, and of course one I never got to see, unfortunately, but one of
Yeah.
my favorite bands
Yeah.
is being experienced this
You know,
weekend. So
the Doors are one of those bands, man, where like a tribute really
you don't
works.
even know, bro. You don't
'cause
even know,
if
man.
you're good at it.
I was a
there's guys who've been doing it
huge-
longer than them.
I will
was
tell
a
you what.
huge Doors.
There
fan.
were two things that happened in my youth that came out that really made me love the Doors. One was the Doors movie with Val Kilmer. After that movie, every time you see Val Kilmer, he looks like Jim Morrison.
Not now. Now he looks
No,
like
not
a
now.
fucking like he looks like a fucking whale from the fucking any movie with a whale.
And then Wayne's World 2 with the half-naked Indian and Jim Morrison was hilarious.
Oh yes,
Mhm.
yes, yeah. But no, I mean I grew up literally with the music before all that shit hit, man. I was just a big Doors fan, man.
I think it's this group, but they've literally been doing it longer than the
Well,
Doors.
they have
were
because
around.
see back
Well, the
when I
Doors
was a
weren't,
kid,
what, 7 years,
when
8
I was a
years?
kid, there was a great station in Philly called WYSP.
Absolutely.
MMR and
Likewise.
YSP were the two rock
Yep.
stations. And we used to do a raft race every year for WYSP. We used to have a raft race and stuff. And they used to play the Crystal Ship, that band, like sometimes live on air.
Ah.
And I didn't realize it's the same band. I thought this was like another band because I know I think the singer had passed away.
I
A
think
couple
it's
guys
something like
passed
that,
away.
yeah. Yep.
This is that band. They just brought the band back with some new guys, and they're bringing the band, which
That's
is fucking
awesome.
great, man. Because I remember that band.
Well, I think YSP
Yeah.
was classic rock, right? That was their niche.
Well,
Uh,
And I think
no.
MMR was
YSP
like
was
modern.
more alternative.
yeah. They played like Bon
Yeah.
Jovi back in the day, and a lot of they played a lot of '80s metal. They kind of both did.
Maybe
man.
I'm
I
thinking
mean,
more
yeah.
towards the end of their
Yeah.
tenure. They started.
Well, more towards the end, they went to sports.
Because
Well,
I want
that-
a.
They're
I know. I'm
still
thinking
there.
Y100.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Y100, man.
Yeah,
I want a PlayStation
Y100
from
was a
them.
whole different world. Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely alternative.
Oh, and forgive my
grunge.
fucking
Yes.
nose, man. My allergies. I've been dying with allergies these last couple of weeks too. On top of every other fucking medical
I'm just
thing.
glad to have a voice.
What do you have, Case, that we can show? Do you have any? You have anything from Doyle?
Yes, I
Let's just,
do.
dude.
Do you want me to run through the night? I have 3 of Red Devil Vortex. How do you want to approach?
Why don't we
I
do
think-
some Doyle, one of Red Devil, and then do you have anything on OTAP?
Yes, I do.
Because that was a great show. They were literally, like I said, they were thanking us. The bass player sent a message and said, "Hey, man, I want to thank you for the lights and the video. It looked fucking
That's
really
awesome.
good, dude. It did look really cool. It was pretty
Looks
fucking
sick.
sweet.
It wasn't what we normally do.
No, it was pretty
I
sweet.
liked it.
Now it was a weird. Steve was just mentioning while we were watching it. It was a weird night because I mean they only played like love songs, like things you could dance to.
Yeah. Yep, that was a love song.
Every
You can dance
song,
to it if you
every
want.
song. It was pretty amazing. But dude, he beat the fuck out of that guitar.
Yeah.
That guitar went back in the case and went, fuck. Oh man, he would fucking just wail on that fucking thing.
I don't know
man.
how he does it. How do you get sound
but
out
he's,
of
but he's getting music
punching
out
that
of it.
shit?
And he's just beating the fuck out of it,
And
man.
thinking
Literally.
back to what he said last week on the show, as far as that's all he knows how to play.
Yeah.
He's not trying to learn
No.
everybody else. Like he only does his.
You got to
style.
Hell
respect
yeah.
that. And again, backstage, nicest guy in the world, man. Alex was great. The
Yeah.
fucking what he calls it, Wolfman.
Wolfman, dude.
Dude, he was fucking
He was a
phenomenal, man.
nut.
Dude, it was
This
a
is
good
love
show, man.
song.
I
You
gotta
can
show,
dance to
I
it.
gotta show one more of like a close up.
Yeah, he
yeah.
literally between every song, he would get up there, and that's why we're saying that he would go, "Yeah, all right, that's great, man." He goes, "No, this next one we didn't have it on the list. We said, fuck it, we're gonna play it. It's more of a love song, man, something you could dance to." You know?
And then this would happen.
And then, oh man, they rolled in with all those fucking cabs and shit, all hand built and shit.
Dude,
Dude, it was a great show, man. It was
Wolfman climbing all over him and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
I don't know how I can get down now.
What did he say? He said,
He goes, I'm fucking old now. I didn't think about getting down from here.
he climbed on the cabs and he's sitting up there. He's like, "Yeah, man." He goes, "I never thought about how do we get down, man." He goes, "I'm fucking old." Dude, what a great show, though, man. Thank you, Doyle. Thank you, guys.
That's
I'm gonna announce, fuck it, August 30th, we will have Michael Graves from the Misfits in the house.
That's killer.
Doing the two Misfits albums. He's doing the Monsters,
Popular,
Famous Monsters,
Famous Monsters.
and American Psycho. He's doing
dude.
one album the first half, one album the second half. The full band is gonna be a lot of fun. So
Double album, baby.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. The two good albums.
Wow.
Hey,
And
at least we
Michael,
know that
and
set
Michael,
list in
so-
advance.
Yeah, so
Yeah, right.
so
We got that one covered.
Misfits singer Michael Graves is next on the stage from the Misfits. Man, it's gonna be a good fucking time.
Yeah,
Really is.
Are
How
the
about?
Misfits our new White Snake?
Yes, they
Keep
could be.
Keep
One of
having
these,
fucking members.
Get them all together.
No, never. Never. How
What,
dare you?
No
You-
taste of OTAP?
Yeah, let's give some OTEP,
Yeah.
man. Dude, they were fucking killed. Dude, when I tell you the sound was spot on, Bob did, of course, front of the house. Our front of the house did sound. We got one of the best front of the house guys around, man. He mixed all this shit, and he missed he
Such a
Jeff
dude.
Beck one night, OTEP
Yeah.
and all this shit the next night. This guy can mix anything, man, and make it sound good. And the video, they don't have anything like this. It's like you just said,
Right,
Dingbat
right.
doesn't have that kind of sound, but they don't have any of this shit. They
Right,
get it
you're
here.
right.
Oh, that's a great shot, man. But they fucking
Wow.
they literally don't have any of that video stuff. They don't have anything done like that. So they were like blown away by what we were doing video wise, because they're usually always just red lights. That's it. And Steve put that one white light on. Oh, it was fucking great, man. It was great. And then you got the Devil
Red
Boys.
Devil
Oh,
Orchid?
these
Yeah,
guys,
I
man.
got you.
The Devil
Are you ready?
Boys.
They were fucking great,
Ready,
man.
Adam?
Luis, we love you, buddy. Man, you're a good dude, brother. 7:15. We're getting close to our next guys coming up. But hey, man, I just want to say again, those guys were great. Like it's funny because CT just said, normally that opening band just gets a logo. We don't give them anything else. But man, they were such nice guys, and the music was so good. And it was a great night, man.
Inspired, man.
And they deserved it, man. They were blown away. They literally were like, "What the fuck did we just do, man?"
They were cool as hell,
again,
dude. They were cool as hell.
It was Doyle's. It was the opening of this tour with these 3 bands, and it was like, what a better place to start a tour, man.
Yeah.
And because it gives you all kinds of really great shit to put out there for people to see. Like Steve showed a photo here. It's so many great things that people can see of what you're doing. You're not going to get that at Dingbats,
No,
but it's going to help sell tickets at Dingbats.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, you get things
Yeah.
like, if you think about places like Dingbats or the Starland Ballroom
Yep.
or other places like that, where it's just all you do is stand there. I mean, it's not.
I fucking hate the Starland Ballroom. I'll go out and say
I was there
don't
for
care. That's
Jeff
the worst
Tate.
venue in the fucking world.
Jeff
and
Taint?
I was there for Jeff
Tate.
Tate.
Taint?
Yeah,
Taint?
Jeff Tate.
Jeff Taint.
That's
That's
the tribute
that's the tribute to Jeff Tate.
Yeah.
We don't do any Queensryche.
Just all the ass
All the
songs.
solar
songs
songs.
about asses.
Operation Mindfuck.
Do we want to move?
On a different note, we have Crystal Ship on. Ready
Fuck
to come on
yes.
with us.
Hell
You guys
yeah.
Fuck
ready?
yes,
Give
man.
me
Hell
a
yeah.
rundown of the show, and I will bring them on behind.
Let's go for it. There it is. Crystal Ship, the Doors tribute, Friday, April 19th. That is this Friday. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8, man. I am so fucking, I cannot wait,
What
man.
a better way to pregame your 420 than
Dude,
coming and
yes,
seeing
man.
the Doors
Yes.
tribute,
And remember,
kicking
and-
it off.
Yeah, and the day after we have not only a pageant, but we have upstairs we have Pacheco,
Yeah.
who now has
Yes.
2 Super Bowl rings, celebrating
Yes.
on
Hometown
420 for his Super Bowl party here before he gets, believe it or not, back in training for the NFL for the new year. So
homie. Hell yeah.
all right, where we at? Hi, oh, holy shit, we got
Look
3
at
fucking
this.
guys, man.
Awesome.
Oh, dude, man, you have no idea, gentlemen. You have no fucking idea. I am a Doors freak. It has been my band from ever.
No
Dude, I bought this venue and I said to myself, man, I want to have some good bands in. Now, this is the craziest thing is I was reading on your webpage. I mean, maybe not the men because some people have passed away, but this is the Crystal Ship from the 80s.
Yeah, well, it's been reformed, I mean,
Yeah,
it's not
but
too much
it's
changes.
basically-
Obviously,
it's
some
the
people
same-
passed away. Joe Tagg passed away, the lead singer.
Yes,
15
yes.
years ago. And we're just continuing it. We just came together and, I don't know.
And I love it, man. I used to listen to YSP, WYSP back in the day. We used to listen to Crystal Ship on WYSP. They used to have live
Right.
shows on there. We used to go to raft races and all that craziness. And to be able to have even the newest incarnation of that band on our stage is really, we're really excited. I mean,
We're
now
excited too.
when I tell you I'm a Doors fan to the point where my favorite Doors album is the worst selling Doors album of all time,
And
The
one of
Soft
those.
Parade. I mean,
It's one of those.
The Soft Parade is a song for me that song alone is a true trip.
Mhm.
It is a trip. And when you listen to it and you listen to
That's part of the
tempo-
trip.
exactly the best part of the trip. But when the tempo change, the changes in that song,
Yeah.
it is just one of the most amazing songs. And that's the Doors were like that. Morrison's poetry was something that was so beyond writing.
Yep.
It just blew me away, man. And I cannot tell you, dude. I love the name of the band. This could not be a better night for me. So I am excited. We've had a lot of national acts here. I don't know if you were paying attention. We just had Doyle from the Misfits here this weekend. We had a bunch of bands and stuff. But this is what I'm waiting for, man. I cannot fucking wait, man. Who do we have? Let's go around the horn. So I know we have Eddie, James, and who else is on?
Eric.
So Eric. So this is Eric. Eddie, is that you up top?
Yeah.
And then James, you're down here, and James, you do you're
Oh, no,
you-
no, no.
No,
No, that's Roy. Roy's the drummer. Eric
Oh,
is the
okay.
guitar player, and I'm the singer.
Oh, okay. So the James guy isn't on.
I don't see him.
Didn't he log in earlier, Case?
I thought he tried to.
Yeah,
James-
we
Yeah,
saw
we
it.
had
We
somebody
saw
logged
it.
in as Robbie
Who is
Krieger
this?
Jr. Or
Yeah.
not Robbie Krieger Jr.
Ray Manzarek.
Manzarek.
Magic.
I'm in the show. Am I in the show?
Oh,
We hear you.
We don't see you.
We hear
I didn't see
you.
you. Why did you see me?
There, we see a little circle now. There you are. You're a circle man.
Weird.
But I'll tell you, because when we were kids, we had remember we had those things that were called phone books and stuff. You used to go through them. We would go through the phone book. My name is Ray Mamrak, and it was the closest thing to Ray Manzarek. So we used to.
There's Raymond's, Eric.
We used to go
He's in
through
the car right now.
people that named Ray Manzarek and asking him, yeah, Ray. We were fucking, we were like fucking 11 years old. Dude, again, I've loved the Doors since I was a kid. So, yeah, where is he's gone again, man? That's all right. He's going to be here. So you guys, now, out of you guys, you've played with some of the remaining Doors members. Is that true?
I have.
Oh, okay. Who have you played with?
Well, Robbie Krieger, like in the '90s, like
Nice.
he wasn't playing that often. So when he would come to New York, I used to sing in with him and sing with him with his band, the Robbie Krieger band.
Yeah.
So there's a couple pictures up on our website of that, and from like '97 to like 2000. Mostly just in the Tri-City area. So when he came, BB King's, a couple places on Long Island.
Oh yeah, I remember BB King's, man.
Wasn't that the same time he was kind of doing stuff with Eddie Vedder? I believe.
I know he did some stuff with Eddie for a
I
little
think
bit.
that might have been around the same
Rock and Roll
time.
Hall of Fame thing they did. That was back in '92, '93.
Yep.
Okay.
A couple years earlier. But I mean, at that time, he was the only one going out. Ray wasn't really playing out. Before he's going out and playing the Doors music, he was going out with his son Waylon, and Barry Oakley Jr. was in that band. The guys who were in the band Bloodline, if you remember that band.
I do. Yep.
Yeah, they were his backing band at the time.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. So and Barry would sing songs. Waylon eventually would sing all the songs, but then I would come in and do a bunch of songs as well. So.
Oh, sweet.
Did you ever do anything with Manzarek or any of the others?
I didn't.
Okay.
I was out of it for a while. So I think when Ray got back into it, I was.
And that's one of those. He was one of those, keyboardists. His organ sounds. There was nothing like that. Or now I got to ask you. It's James. Do you use the same organ that Manzarek used?
Not the identical organ, but the same exact make, model, and year, all vintage gear.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, dude, that's got to sound phenomenal.
We actually have two. We have both the Vox Continental and the Gibson G101.
Yes.
And of course the Fender bass
Piano
Rhodes.
bass.
The Fender bass Rhodes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Oh man.
authentic 1965 Fender twin amps, twin reverbs.
Wow.
These in the studios. I even have I shouldn't mention it, but a 65 Summer Mark VI saxophone, pretty much the same make, model, year,
Wow.
and mouthpiece that Curtis Amy used in the
Yes.
Oh, nice.
And each Roy, you can talk about your drums and
Yeah,
Eric,
Roy. Yeah, Roy, you're using an authentic Ludwig kit from back then too, right?
Yeah, I was lucky. Some years ago, a friend of mine owned a drum kit that was famous for being in the movie La Bamba. It had been owned by a Ludwig endorser, and I traded some gear to get hold of that. So it's the same 2012-14 configuration in the same finish from the same year.
Wow.
So to help,
So
really
is it that orange finish?
orange, yeah,
Yeah,
mod orange,
Orange.
Ludwig. And
That's
he
a
used-
beautiful kit, man.
It's really gorgeous.
Dude, I can't wait to see your fucking instruments now.
They sound great too. I've had a lot of
That's such
sound
a good show.
cream from listening to what the drums sound like. So
Dude.
it's not just looks, but they sound really great using flat floor, 60s stands even. So the look is very authentic, and the sound is very authentic.
Now, is that a matching kit? Everything's matched?
Yeah.
Dated? What? That's fucking awesome, man. That is
That's
so
cool.
cool, man. I love this already, man. I got to know about the guitar, man.
Well, of course, I have two SGs.
Yes.
What else would you do to play the Doors?
Nothing.
true.
My main one that I like the best is looks like Robbie's earliest, which was an SG special. Mine's a reissue. It's about 25 years old, but it's all tweaked and has
Nice.
custom pickups and stuff so that it sounds like his but doesn't hum. And then I have another one that looks like the later SG he used, which has humbucking pickups, which are chrome. That's an SG standard. And I mostly use that for slide. I play in the open tunings just like he did.
Now, now pickups on the first, because I know the humbucker. I remember that as one of his pickups. What was the other pickups that he used?
Well, the earliest pictures of the Doors, the first probably 3 albums, he used an SG that had black pickups.
Yes.
They're called P90s.
Yep.
Okay.
They're actually single coil Gibson pickups that were designed in the early 50s. They have a little bit of a different sound, a little dirtier, a little more treble, a little more clarity.
Nice.
But real P90 pickups hum really bad.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a very big problem.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have it. They're custom pickups from a company called Lindy Fralin, and they're hum canceling versions of P90s.
Oh, nice.
awesome.
So they look the same, sound pretty similar, and I don't have the hum issues.
Nice.
Okay. Now, Eddie, you got a microphone from back then?
I did have a gold microphone for a while, yeah, but it got stolen actually.
No,
Oh man.
That got stolen and my conch bow got stolen in one gig in Oklahoma of all places.
Ah.
That's
Well,
fact.
how long has this rendition of the band been together? How long have you guys been together?
This version has been a little over about 15 months.
Okay, so you guys are fairly new together here.
Yeah, I mean, far as when we got this version of it, there's another member, Steve Ciliano, who plays, comes up and then plays bass with us. So we kind of do both. We have the piano bass, and we do everything. We feel like the last couple of albums to give a true like how it sounded in the studio.
Yeah.
You do need the bass at times.
Yep.
Like Riders on the Storm and LA Woman, those kind of songs. We feel to give the full picture of the catalog using a bass player, works. But we do both, So
Wow.
James plays piano and bass as well. So.
Oh, that is so cool.
I was trying to look. I had some notes here. I was looking for something I wanted to ask you, man. Background. That's what I was going to ask you about. Your background in music. So you guys have played in other bands, I assume. Are they always like these older, like those 60s bands? Or is there any? Are you still playing with any of them?
I mean, as far as not me. I mean, you can ask the other guys. I mean, this is what I do musically. So
Okay. What about you, James? Are you playing in any other bands? I mean, you got some pretty badass equipment.
This is the main band I'm in. I played in so many bands. It's crazy. I played with I actually played with Dennis Yost. I was Dennis Yost's keyboard player. I don't know if you know him from Classics 4.
Yep.
And Stormy and Spooky. I got up on stage with the Len Rhythm section. I don't know. I've toured dozens of countries and 5 continents.
Wow.
I played for years with Kenny, who is Gingerfish with Marilyn Manson.
Oh
He's
yeah.
now playing. Can I drop PNC? He's playing the PNC with Rob Zombie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that show
Yeah.
coming up. Yep. Yeah. I worked with Rob, and I was in the film industry, so I worked with him in the movie side of his world. So he's a great dude, man. Very businessman, big time businessman. But how about Roy? Roy, anybody? Have you played with any other like bands or playing with any other band?
Camp, yeah, because I've been full-time player since I'm 20. So I've had a lot of luck that I got to play with national jazz acts, symphonic acts, and classic rock acts. So I played with acts or parts of acts as bands split up. I think 14 members of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Um,
Wow.
So, I mean, Bo Diddley, Percy Sledge, Angel Chiffon,
Yeah.
Shannon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we believe it or not, we've had several Rock and Roll Hall of Famers, but we have one coming back, Glenn Hughes, the voice of rock and roll. This is Glenn's 4th time playing here. He fucking loves it here so much. It's the first time he goes, "Oh, I'm going back on tour. Can I get in?" I'm like, "Get your Glenn Hughes. What do you want to play? You want to play whatever day of the week you want to play? We'll make it work." But yeah, that's fucking awesome, man. That is so cool, man. That is really good. What about you, Eric?
I've played in lots of bands since I was in college. For about 10 years, I did Rolling Stones tribute bands. I played with Sticky Fingers, the Blushing Brides, which is a Canadian Stones tribute band that plays all over New England,
Oh,
and
nice.
a Philly area Stones tribute band called Shattered. And all through the years, I've played in blues and rockabilly and vintage rock and roll, type bands. And I've also done classic rock. I currently play with some blues bands in the Philly area.
Now, are you from? I'm going to assume you guys are all from kind of the Jersey, Philly area. Is that correct? Anybody outside of that area?
No, I'm the only one from. I'm the Philly boy.
So the
I think that's obvious.
I can hear it in him. Yeah,
Same here, baby.
and yeah, he's our Philly extract over here.
I'm from Brooklyn. Originally from Long Island.
Okay.
You guys
I'm
can
Queens, New York City.
Okay, excellent.
Born in Manhattan, grew up on the Jersey Shore.
Okay, excellent.
awesome.
Yeah, man, that's kind of like me,
My
man.
life.
Yep. Yeah, born in New York, raised down in South Jersey. So in Mount Holly, we were. That's awesome, man, dude. You guys got any Doors questions? Anything you want to ask them?
Well, one thing I was looking up, and a lot of people just thought that Jim was being crass with the talking part of the end. The mom, I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know where that comes from?
Well,
I begin my. I started new.
He likes a little bit of trivia when he asks questions.
I'm
what
an
the song is
English
about?
teacher.
Is that what you're asking me? What
Where
the
that
song is
talking,
about the
talking moment. So I'm an English
They-
teacher.
they
My
were try- they were
son's
trying
name
to
is
clear out-
Beowulf. So I'm big. That's why I love the Doors, is the poetry and
Yep.
Sure.
just the stuff that Jim did. But that just the talking piece of the end.
They were trying to clear out there. They had a house gig at the Whiskey A Go Go, and they were literally trying to clear the place out at the end of the night every night. They're like, how can we get rid of all these people? And they started doing the end. It was really slow and really like tedious thing, and they would just that's
So
that's
they
part
were
of
they were
Landis.
boring the hell out of everybody is what they were doing.
Exactly. They would do that
Well-
song every night. at the
Well,
end.
some acid might have
Drag it out.
something to do with it. So.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
But the song is, it started out as a simple goodbye song, as to one of his first girlfriends, Mary Werbelow, and it was a breakup song. That's how it started out, and then as the story grows, like he was doing it one night, and it dawned on him what it was about. It was like it was a conceptual piece about like the end of civilization, the end of of your relationship with your parents, and moving on, becoming a man, and like it's with a lot of things he does, a lot of it there's so many different themes within the song. It won't just stick to like, okay, it's a simple love song.
Yeah.
And he'll put all these different types of themes in there. That's what kind of a lot of the genius of him is involved with that. Like, because he can go from one, you can be talking about death to love to travel to sex.
I think that's why the song "The Soft Parade" is one of my favorites, because he travels. You travel through that song. I mean, to
Yeah.
whipping the horse's
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
It's like when you listen to again, a true American poet. I mean, again, another great album that came out was his poetry. Years after his death. But it's just to me, it's one of those people, man. I look at I was lucky enough, I've been to his grave site. I'm again huge Doors fan, man. I look at him and I always say to myself, what if he wouldn't have died? Where would he be now? Maybe the best thing that happened was we lost him when we did, because it became this iconic sound and this iconic music. He never made that fucking 80s album that ruined like Aerosmith and the Stones.
We
I
had
love the Stones.
We had
but
this
back to
conversation
you,
a lot. There was nobody like them before, and nobody liked them after.
Sense,
Yeah.
Like meaning like the same sort of inspiration, the same type of singer, baritone, the same guy. Somebody doing poetry, somebody. They did so many different things. People don't realize like types of music they actually did, but no one kind of has picked up on that. Since I always thought somebody would try to, but I guess it's one of those things that it was a one-time thing. It can never be.
And I like that. I think that I get where you're coming from, but I like that no one has, man. I think it keeps that spirit alive. We were talking earlier even about Oliver's movie. I thought it was a great. I thought it was a great movie. I don't think it was a very accurate film of the Doors, but I think it was well done. I think Val really killed it.
I think Val Kilmer and the the concert scenes were
Oh,
great,
they were phenomenal, man.
I
Yep.
remember like having conversations with Robbie about it, and just and he was like upset about at the time, whatever, that just there was a lot of inaccuracies. But I don't think anybody's
Nothing
been
but
debating that at
inaccuracies.
this
Yeah.
point.
I'm sure you've read No One Here Gets Out Alive. Probably one of my favorite
Oh,
books.
yeah.
Such a great
Great
fucking book, man. Honestly, the only other rock book was Up and Down with the Rolling Stones, man. Was another great, book about the Stones, which is nothing but drugs from the first page to the last.
When I was in college, I did they made us pick a poet and write a paper on a poet, and I wrote my whole paper on American Prayer, and I got an F right out the bat because to my instructor, Jim Morrison was not a poet. He was not.
Nonsense.
Yeah, that's absolute bullshit. I did mine on Dr.
one of the
Seuss
best.
and I got an F too. So
I did one on Kesha. I got an A. So
get the fuck out of here, dude. You should never say that shit again as long as you live, man. Holy fuck, Kesha.
Let's find that guy.
yeah, a song about me, man.
Oh my god. Oh, I apologize for this one over here, man. I really do. All right, someone has joined us down here. Is this Steve?
Yeah, how you doing, guys?
How you doing, Steve? Welcome to the show,
Great.
man.
Sorry I'm late, man. I got a commitment I had to follow through.
No, that's all. We're just glad to see you, brother. We're glad to see you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It sounds great what I'm listening to.
I love the fact that you guys bring in a bass player like that too to tie in those those again like Riders on the Storm and stuff like that. You really need that bass.
Roadhouse Blues.
Roadhouse Blues, another one. I think that's really cool that you bring that in. It marks those those albums. That studio feel that you got. That's so cool. So let me ask you real quick, Steve. So have you played with any other bands? I mean, are you playing with anybody else?
I've been playing like 45 years, mostly hard rock and metal bands up until I met Eddie. Well, I actually was with the original band before Eddie. That we started like, I don't know, 14 or 15 months ago when Eddie took this off, and it just, like I said, it's a completely different venue. I mean, it's a completely different thing for me, but I enjoyed the shit out of it so much that I actually quit the metal bands a couple of months ago because I'm having so much fun with this.
Nice.
And that's really because of it. It's because of the band, but it's also because of Eddie.
Well, Eddie, I got to give it to Eddie too, man, because the promotion is really good too. I mean, we have a lot of bands that come in. We get a lot of tribute acts. We have a lot of nationals, and we sprinkle them in with the tribute acts just to keep the venue going and keep music alive as best we can.
Sure.
And some of the best promotion we've seen is from you. You got not only some great stuff that you have, but you're always out there, saying, hey, here's where we're playing next. Come see us. You're reposting. Social media has become a huge way to push your music and push your shows around. And I want to thank you, Eddie, because it reflects in your ticket sales, and this show alone, like by the end of the week, we get thousands and thousands of people that view it. They don't all watch live, but they watch throughout the week, and we try to promote this also to local, to get some of those local people in. So we thank you all for coming on, because it really means a lot to those people that are coming out to see the shows here. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, we appreciate you having us.
Now we have a different venue. So this is me. I mean, I'm a Doors realist. You know what I mean? And we have a lot of like fucking flashy. I don't know if you saw our stuff earlier with the Misfit guys and stuff like that. We do some crazy shit. So I mean, I don't know. I guess when we get here, we'll talk about the production and see what we want to do and how we want to make this look, and and scale it down so it fits that true vibe of the Doors, or maybe wake up a song or two and give it a little bit of a different new era feel. Maybe we grab some, because another thing I think we have that a lot of people have, we got kids. Like we get kids coming to these shows, man. And I'm like blown away. We had Jeff Beck experiences. We had like a couple kids at the Jeff Beck show. I mean, that's great.
We played Cafe Wah down in the Village a couple of months ago, and it was a 13 plus,
Oh, wow.
See, that's awesome.
There was more young people than there were, it was like all 18-year-old kids. And, even we did an all age show last week in Massachusetts, and, Woodstock was all ages. It's a lot of, there were also people bringing their kids and introducing to the music that they were in love with. And, kids hear about the Doors and then they see it. So, we love that. To us, it's like bridging the generations together.
And I like that you're playing in the city. I went to NYU, so I know that area very well. So it's like it's a great area, man, and that's a great place for music.
Oh, Cafe Wa's got all the
Yeah.
history with Hendrix. And
Yep,
Dylan
exactly, man. That's a
and
great
Myers.
venue. Great venue, man.
We're going back there in June too. So.
Oh well, that's
Oh,
a great
nice.
venue, man. That's all. It's too. We were talking about the Go-Go Whiskey Go-Go earlier too. We had a George Lynch here from well, basically from Whitesnake, but he's got the George Lynch Lynch mob now.
He's
And,
also
you know,
Docking.
Docking.
He's
yeah.
also-
Oh, Dockin. I meant Dockin,
We're-
not
we've been
Whitesnake.
talking about
We were talking
Whitesnake,
about Whitesnake earlier. I had Whitesnake on my mind.
Oh,
But so George was here, and he'll be back for his final tour at the end of this year again too. But when he was here, he loved it so much. He took the video that actually Casey, my girlfriend, our producer back here, took on her phone and mixed it with the Whiskey a Go-Go footage that he had done, and they released their new video for the new album from here, which I thought that was kind of cool to mix us with the Go-Go. I think it's a cool,
Right.
we're trying to be that kind of venue that's unlike
awesome.
again, we just had Doyle from the Misfits here, and he said it was cool to start off his tour in a place where his feet didn't stick on the floor. So it's actually kind of cool. But we want to be that. We want to be that Whiskey a Go-Go, but with clean floors. That's all.
And some cooler stuff.
So anything? Anybody want to add anything? Any Doors? You have any more Doors trivia? Anything that we can?
Do any of you carry a
going back
white lighter?
going back to the end,
nice.
what I was trying to reach at was that talking part that he does on the end came from Oedipus Rex,
Right.
which was a lot of people kind of dismiss that and don't realize that. But he was so well read, so like intelligent when it came to literature,
Oh,
which is
it's
what
obvious in
blew
his
my
songwriting.
mind.
Yeah.
Like as far as that was concerned, but bringing up Whiskey a Go-Go, that was where they got their launching pad, man.
Well,
That's
yeah,
where
I
the
mean
Doors came
that's
from.
that's kind of what got the Doors going, And
Yeah.
again, that's
Also,
why I
also-
like being in the same breath as the Whiskey a Go-Go.
That's
When,
a very shaky relationship
When
with
he
the
graduated high school, he asked his parents, and most kids ask for can I get a car or something like that, and Morrison asked his parents to get him the complete works of Friedrich Nietzsche.
Oh, man.
Could you imagine? Can you imagine? Dude, I was just looking. It's funny because I was looking through earlier, and it was just, again, I was trying to remember why I love, of all the Doors albums, why the Soft Parade. Again, their worst selling album is
I
probably
don't know if it was because it had Touch Me, which was a #1.
Yeah, well, it
was the one that got panned by the critics.
yeah, it got exactly, it got shit on really bad by a lot of
The
people.
horns and strings, and
Exactly.
I love it because I love singing that stuff. Like Tell All the People as well.
Well, exactly. That's what I was going through.
Great
I mean,
tune.
Touch Me, of course. But Wishful Sinful, Another Wild Child. There's so many good songs on this fucking album. Shaman's Blues is such a good tune.
Oh, who's feeding? Is that somebody's feeding back? We bought a horn section in for. I think it might be me because I got the microphone on. We bought a horn section in. We played the Newtown Theater. We sold out 2 shows, and we bought a 4-piece horn section in to reproduce that. We had like John Legend, sax player, play with us, and a couple other players.
Well, you ever want to do anything like that in the future?
Out,
you ever want to do that again in the future? You let us know because we'll work something out.
It costs a little bit of money, so that's it.
James, I got to ask you, man. You're like your car's filling up here, man. Is that?
I'm with the Mannheims.
What's that?
Hey.
I'm with the Mannheims.
The Mannheims.
Rabbi Mannheim.
How you doing, Rabbi?
Say hello.
Hello.
Hey, welcome, brother. Welcome, man. That's fucking awesome, man. That is so cool, man. I thought you were Uber in there or some shit, man.
You never know. You never know.
You never know, brother.
I want to mention I have a Michael Kelly mandolin.
Do you really?
There we go.
Running Blue has a mandolin.
Are you using the Michael Kelly for that?
Not. We could.
Yeah, you know what? That'd be well. They're one of our sponsors here, and it's funny because they originally made mandolins. They went into the guitar world. Believe it or not, they're bringing back. They're going to start making mandolins again. They just found they just found someone who could reproduce the sound that they originally had back in the day, and that's what they were most famous for. Was their mandolin back in the day. It's really cool.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. We just had Sticks, the real Sticks here. They started off their tour here. They just came in, they rehearsed, checked all their equipment, got on the tour buses, and headed out with Foreigner. They had their mandolin. They, you know, because they're one of those few bands that plays the mandolin as well, man. And it was so cool, you know, to see Tommy Shaw down there kicking it on the mandolin. It was really cool.
He's kick ass.
Yeah, it was so good. And then one of the best drummers alive, Todd. I mean, Todd is just, I don't even know what to say about him, man. He's just ridiculous. But it's so cool, man. It's so cool. And look, I'm so excited to have you guys, man. I can't wait to see you. It's going to be a great night. You know, when you get here, we'll talk about production and see how we can make it feel how you guys want it to feel, and, you know, give people the best possible, you know, Crystal Ship show. And experience the Doors the best way we possibly can here.
We're looking forward to it.
Excellent. Well, thank you all for coming on. And even though you came on a little late, Steve, we thank you for stopping in.
Oh, thank you, man.
Look, have safe travels getting here, and we can't wait. Now it is. Let's just for everybody that's watching real quick. It is this Saturday,
Friday.
Or I'm sorry, Friday. It's Friday. It's April 19th. I keep thinking 420. Excuse me. It's that's my fault.
On 420.
That's my fault.
Man.
So April 19th at 8 p.m. Doors open.
Hat on now.
Yeah, dude, that fucking hat is sweet, man. My brother wears a hat like that for real. It's just like his life hat, a leather hat. Crystal Ship, the Doors tribute. I'm going to call it a Doors experience, man, because I have watched these guys and I can't wait to see them live, man. It is Friday, April 20th, not 420.
April 19th.
God damn it. I can't get 420 out
Stop
of my head.
thinking. Just read.
420.
Friday.
Be like Ron Burgundy.
Yes. It is Friday, April 19th. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8 p.m. Case, can you switch us back there? Say goodbye. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I got 420 on my mind. I don't know what that date has to do with anything that could possibly bother me. There's the hat.
The Doors.
Dude, you actually have the hat too. That is nice.
That is awesome.
Yeah, my brother Bob wears a leather hat. He's been wearing it since the 60s.
Look at that.
Look
We got
at
hats
this, man.
everywhere. Nice.
And the rabbi's wearing a hat. This is a great show, man.
That is fantastic.
How you doing, Rabbi? Oh, he's back. There he is.
Tell the people when they come to the show on this podcast right now, when you're listening to the music we play, close your eyes for 30 seconds and just listen, and then tell us what you think.
And you know what? That's what we live for here. And that's truly one of the things. Before we book bands, we really. Oh, the Rabbi's got the hat on. That is awesome, man. That is awesome. You guys are going to be a lot of fun, man. We can't wait. But yeah, we tell everybody we really like we have 100, you know, again, Rolling Stones tributes that come knocking at the door, you know, Ozzy tributes left. We try to get the best of the best. And, you know, I again, like I said, I remember the original Crystal Ship from the 80s, you know, when I was a kid listening to the, you know, YSP and those guys coming on. That is fucking cool. Where'd you get that, Case?
That's our logo.
No, that is sweet, man. That looks really cool, man.
That's on our website.
That is awesome, man. I love it. Again, thank you guys for coming on. We look forward to the show this Friday, the 19th of April.
Hey!
Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. And then on 420. Now, see, the following day we have a kid that won the Super Bowl that last 2 years in a row. He's from Vineland, the running back, Isaiah Pacheco. So we have his Super Bowl party on 420. We had it last year, and now we have him back again this year.
The Rutgers.
Yeah, exactly. His dad was just here, and we had this big conversation about 420, and I was like, I can't get that's all that's on my mind now. So. But it's going to be a good weekend for me, man, because on the 19th, I'm excited. I'm really excited. Again, thank you guys for coming here. We can't wait to see you. We're going to push and push and push, and hopefully the weather sticks out because we have a decent walk up when the weather sticks out. So we're looking forward to it, gentlemen.
Us too.
Thanks.
What's that, Case?
I have a little video.
Yep. Thank you.
We got a little video here we're going to use for a send-off. All right. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Safe travels getting here. We will see you Friday. Don't show up on Saturday. Friday. Dude's name?
Jacob
something. Yeah. He's really good. Maybe we'll play with that. 'Cause I have a lot of his stuff already. Yeah, that'd be a really cool way to do it. Again, that is this Friday, the 19th. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. It is Crystal Ship.
I think you should do that for real, Ray.
What's that?
We'll set the camera up. We'll find an
Sit there
overhead
and just mix
projector in
stuff.
somebody's
Oh,
basement.
yeah. Give me enough acid, I could probably do the same thing they did back then.
Stick it in oil and water and turning it around.
I don't know what Casey's got going on back
There's a
here
guy on
behind him here, but
Instagram
that
that
looks
I,
cool, man.
But I'll tell you what,
I
if
follow
you
that
show up
does
on
that.
420 looking for the doors, you're in for a much different experience.
Yes, it's going to be a much different
Yeah,
experience.
please
here.
do not. I don't know why you even brought that up again. Because now we're just confusing people more and more and more and
It's
more
okay.
and more. It's on
It
the
is-
19th.
It is Friday. The
Friday.
Doors. It's Friday.
End your week with the doors.
Crystal Ship, man. I can't wait, man. What a good show, man. I love that fucking hat. Look at that hat, man.
The hat is cool.
That
hat
hat
is
is
very
sweet.
cool.
All right. Thank you so much. The Crystal Ship. So on Saturday,
You want to do some reads first?
we
We're a little
we
ahead.
haven't read nothing,
We
Casey.
haven't read a damn
Ah.
thing.
Casey has all these little blue squares here. This is shit we're supposed to read that we forget.
You want me to go from number one? Well,
Thank
start
the
at
sponsors,
numero
man.
uno. Gotta
didn't I
thank
already?
these-
Didn't I already?
You did like a short
Yeah,
one. But...
I did that. We're good. Let's go to number 2.
All right. Next week's upcoming shows: April 26th, Desire, the Bob Dylan tribute show. There it is. That is Friday, April 26th at 8 p.m. as always.
A local band too.
Yes.
Local band. Local
they're all
Vineland.
from
Local
Vineland.
Vineland band.
Nice.
Can't wait. That's gonna be a lot
They've
of fun.
played upstairs with like a little trio that they had before,
What's that?
and they
called?
were great. The Cedar Creek.
Oh, the
Trio.
Cedar Creek. They're good,
They were
man.
awesome. Yeah,
they're
they were
really
awesome.
good. They're
They were
really
awesome.
good. They're really good.
And he plays that upright bass.
Yes,
And
love
it's-
that.
It's really
love
cool.
that.
I think he uses that in this show as well. So I'm excited for that.
Nice.
April 27th, Street Fighters, the Rolling Stones tribute show is coming at us again. That is Saturday, April 27th at 8 p.m. May 3rd, we have Face Value, a tribute to Phil Collins.
A first. We have not had a Phil Collins tribute.
It is,
at
yeah,
all.
that is a first.
I'm
That is a
excited
first.
for that. I'm a big Phil Collins fan.
Yeah, so am I.
Is there a thing for that? Oh, okay. I was trying to stall to give you a time. May 4th, the Police Cars Tour featuring New York's Finest, the Police Tribute, and the Sidecars Band, a tribute to the Cars.
New York's Finest has played here before. and they
I
are phenomenal.
absolutely love
They were really
They
good,
were
man.
so good.
It-
But the last time they were here, even they were like, I think this is a whole lot of the Police for people to listen to.
Well, that's why we booked them
So
with
now
the
we have
Cars
a-
this time.
we've
That's-
got
and
a
it's a
different
good
band.
match for that
Yeah.
80s feel. Yeah, it's a
Absolutely.
really good 80s
Absolutely.
feel. There
But
it
no,
is.
they absolutely blew us away. I helped Casey make that.
What, the police?
I don't
running
think
with
she
the
used
cars?
anything that I recommended.
Yes, I did.
No, it's like a
Cruisers.
spin-off. Oh, yeah,
Cruisers,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Yes. And then May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. This is a special
That's
Sunday
perfect.
special Sunday presentation, Shaman, the Santana Experience.
Yeah, we're gonna
Now
have a
that
nice
show
one.
is not at 8 p.m., I believe. That's at 7, isn't
What
it?
time's that starts, Case?
Yes, 7.
That is at 7 p.m. So doors are at 6.
Yeah, and then we have a brunch. We're going to be doing downstairs probably something. Well, at least the bar will be open downstairs. In the upstairs, we also have a Cinco de Mayo thing for Sunday that gets done, early enough that people can still go to work the next day. But then over here we're going to have Shaman, which it's going to be good. It'll be a good, Cinco de Mayo. Yes.
That's awesome.
Hell
It'll be a
yeah.
lot of fun. It's weird when it falls on a Sunday, but we
Yeah.
try to do our best to make it work for everybody. So.
Yes.
All
That
right,
is all I have.
now we are past read 2 on to.
Well, you're actually gonna have to do something else because I got to get them in and then do some movie magic.
Oh no!
Yeah. So, is there something
Why
that
don't we
you
talk
guys want to read?
about,
We can do Casey Ray's.
we can do Casey Ray's, or if you want to talk about Truth real quick.
Sure. You're so quiet. No, just move your mic closer to your face.
Hey,
Talk about Truth
Oh,
real quick.
hey,
I had,
oh, hey,
I had
there's
myself
Casey.
turned down pretty far.
Heyo.
Hey, here I am. Here I am.
No, but what do you want to do? Talk about-
Either Truth, I'll play some videos of them real quick while you scoot across.
Hell
or
Oh, our Jeff
Yeah.
Beck
Ray's.
tribute.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's
put
let
it
people
right
see
now.
a little bit
I'll
of
use
that
it
real
up.
quick. Yeah,
Let's see the back.
So this is from our this is Friday night, right? There's so many. We had so much.
Friday night.
This
It's
was
Friday.
this past Friday.
Got to get down on Friday.
It was Lou and his Jeff Beck tribute and called Truth, and they were good, man.
Yeah,
Dude,
phenomenal.
they were good. Go ahead,
They were
Case.
phenomenal.
Let's play a little bit of that.
man.
Dude, that bass player was
He was
fucking
the
great,
man.
man. Dude,
He
wait,
was the
wait,
man.
wait. Real quick. This is from Stephen Helling. It says saw Crystal Ship at Sellersville Theater and the Firehouse in Mount Holly. They put on a great show both times. It will be. Oh, he will be here at the. Well, you're going to see a much better show at the Landis.
Yeah,
And our boys from
absolutely.
Who's Next checking in.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, dude, you guys are great, man. Dude, Who's Next is such a good band, man. They were that was what a great night, man. Thank you guys for checking in. We appreciate it. We're looking forward to Crystal Ship. We really, really, really looking forward to them. But real quick, man, that Jeff Beck that you just watched, if you missed that show, you missed one hell of a show, man. If you love jazz, if you love Jeff Beck, they even broke
fusion.
He broke into some Wizard of Oz in the middle of the song.
Oh, wow.
It was freaking great, man. It was phenomenal, man.
They busted into a lot of things that I was surprised by.
Yeah.
And they started a couple songs and we're like, wait a minute, are they about to play? Oh, yeah,
Yep,
no, there it
yep.
is. There it is.
But it was really good. But
Yes.
we have Riley Howerton, and so we've known Riley for a while. She's been in and out of our world here at the Landis and Casey Ray's. She is a pageant girl of everywhere. You're Miss Cumberland now. Is that what it is now? Good. Who haven't you been yet?
I've not been a lot of people. President.
Well, I feel like that's in your.
Astronaut.
I feel like that's in your future.
Oh, fingers crossed. I
See,
hope so.
I'm telling you, though, every time, it's like
The
you're
laws
always.
that I'd make. Woo!
Yeah. Oh,
Put
could
me,
you
put me
imagine?
the Riley world.
Maybe we don't want that.
Put an
But-
18-year-old in charge of laws in the United
But you're
States.
Miss Cumberland County now.
I am.
That is awesome. When did you get this crown?
Early January.
Okay, and what did you have before that? What was it last time?
So I was a teen back when you knew me before,
Yep.
like a while ago. I was Miss Bayshore's teen.
That's what it was.
okay.
That's what it was. So now Miss Cumberland County, what are you going for next?
Miss New Jersey.
Oh,
Yeah.
when's that happen?
It's in June 15th. It was originally at the Showboat, but a week ago we just got notice that it's back at resorts.
So how do we make you win? What do we do?
Yeah, right. Who can? If
Can we
I was
vote?
president, I'd just make a law saying
But
that
can
I
we
won.
vote? Can we? Is there any? It's just judges.
Sad because it's up to the judges because I do have so much love for my county.
Well, look, I got some friends.
I know. Maybe
Do you have these judges' names?
maybe if you slip a 20, you slip a 50, we might be able to get in some numbers.
There will be people's choice voting.
Oh, there will be.
There will be. It'll be coming live probably in the next, I'd say, week to 10 days maybe.
Oh, that is.
That doesn't give me the crown, but
But hey,
A top 11 spot.
top 11 spot.
that is. Are you still like powerlifting and all that stuff?
I am. My
Dude,
talent.
she is a like powerlifting, mega powerlifter.
How much are you lifting?
So over the head, I was doing 118. My deadlift is 260. My
Nice.
bench is 115, and my glute bridge is 233. Wow.
She would beat my ass.
Dude, that is awesome. I'm glad
Thank
that
you.
and you're still doing it, right?
Yes.
I'm so proud of you. That is so
Thank you.
awesome, man. That is so awesome. But you are here now representing. So we have this Saturday the Miss Tri-City Pageant.
Yes.
Now, Case, this is the third time they've been here, correct?
Yes.
So this is our third Miss Tri-City Pageant.
Yes. I just.
All right. Now, do you want to go through Sarah and all that stuff, or do we have anything on? Because Sarah runs it. Now, Sarah Layton, she can't be here. She's got a dance thing.
Casey, would
teaches.
you like to
Right.
run through it?
There you go. There's
You
Sarah.
never get the
Sarah's
chance to
wait.
do
Now
that.
this is last year, right?
This is last year. Yep.
Aw.
Wow.
It's such a great event here too because it really fits this space well, and especially with all the video and stuff we have, it looks real pretty, and we have great lighting, and that's Sarah all the way to the right. If you look at the right now, Sarah, this is kind of her thing. She put this together,
Yeah.
and I'm so proud of her.
She's so amazing.
And she has built this into something that's just gonna. And she knows she's got a home here forever. I mean, this is the home of the Miss Tri-City Pageant. I'm excited by the people that she brings in. It's a very diverse pageant. The contestants are very. The diversity last year was incredible. Here this year, it's just the same way.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And
It
she's
is truly
so.
amazing.
So what got you involved with her?
So I met Sarah when I was doing pageants outside of the Miss America organization, and Sarah won Miss Vineland.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
So I've known Sarah back. When was that? Was that 2018 maybe? That I've known Sarah. We've known each other for a long time, and then her sister started competing in the Miss America Teen organization along with
nice.
my sister. And we just continued to stay in contact, and she's one of my bestest friends now.
Oh, see, that's so nice because she's probably one of the sweetest people we've
She's
ever.
so sweet.
She's so kind, and she's such a hard worker. She really does.
And she's always rocking, like we were saying the other day, some fabulous outfit.
Oh,
I feel
absolutely.
like every time.
Yep.
Oh, it's amazing. She
It's
could
so
wear a
simple,
paper
but-
bag and she'd make it look amazing.
Literally.
Well, now her sister's like, is she still doing the ballerina thing?
Yeah, she actually just got her first paid gig as a
Really?
dancer. Yeah, that's what her mom was telling me in
What?
Texas.
Oh, I'm so happy for her. She was
Yeah.
because she was off somewhere doing ballerina school there for a little while.
Yeah, I could watch Sam dance for
Yeah,
hours.
she's another one too. She's
an
just
amazing.
they really
dancer.
are. They're just wonderful people and good people, and I'm so happy that I remember when she came to us. There was just a lot of stuff going on, and she said, I remember we sat with her. We were talking to her and her mother for quite some time, and I was like, why don't you just do your own thing, And she's like, can I do that? I'm like, why can't you? There's no
Right.
reason you can't. And all of a sudden she calls Casey and goes, hey, I got an idea. I want to do this pageant. I'm like, well, let's do it. And she went out, she got sponsors, she got people in, she got judges, she got some news guy. Remember him, the weather guy or something?
Nor'easter Nick.
Nor'easter Nick in the dude. She really when I tell you I cannot be prouder of her.
I'll give you a little rundown. If
Yeah,
you
go
like.
for it, Casey. Casey can give us a
I
little
had to
rundown.
take my hair down. I was like caught off guard.
Can you switch over to you?
I do have my Miss Tri-City shirt on too. I swear.
See that?
I have my Miss
Sporting
Tri-City shirt on underneath. I promise. Here,
it? Uh-oh.
gotta prove it. I have to have proof.
Wait, that looks like my Miss Tri-City
I think
shirt.
it is your Miss Tri-City shirt. I am wearing it.
You guys got a shirt?
Yeah. We're
Damn.
special.
So I'll give you the rundown really quick. So Miss Tri-City Area Pageant is for young women ages 15 to 18 who live in Vineland, Millville, and Buena areas, including Bridgeton and Laurel Lake. The young women are judged in private interviews, which we held. We were all there for on Saturday. And they're also judged on talent, on-stage question, and evening wear. Miss Tri-City should be poised and well-spoken, and scholarships are given to Miss Tri-City Area as well as runner-ups. And there is more information at MissTriCityPageant.com. There will be 7 contestants this year.
Oh wow, so it gets bigger every year for her. I'm so
Yeah, it's growing, and that's honestly what you have to do when it comes to pageants. Is Sarah literally took plain ground, started building a foundation, created this amazing organization, and now each and every year it's growing and growing and growing, and it's going to be such a big success in a couple of years. If it's this successful now, imagine what it's going to look like in 5 years.
and we're happy for this to be her home, and to be the place that is the home of the Tri-City. I love it. Like I said, I'm so proud of her. I am. A couple questions we had for you though, since you're our pageant guru in the house today. What's the one thing you personally enjoy most about pageantry? Like, what do you like? What makes you want to do it? I mean, you're a weightlifter, man. You're like look. I'm gonna say straight out, you're a badass.
I want to.
Go for it. Go for it.
I had a question. I thought I was about to segue into it, but I kind of messed you up there. I'm sorry. We were talking about your talent the other day, the her story thing, and I thought that was really, really cool. Your mom was kind of explaining to me how you go through the her story and then what you do at the end. So I don't know if you want to touch on that. Don't give away the whole thing.
Yeah.
But maybe touch on it.
Yeah, of course. So I have a chromosome disorder. So we all know that there's 46 chromosomes in our body and there's 23 pairs. So in my 18th pair of chromosomes, I have 3 instead of 2. So that gave me a 5% chance to live through birth. And if I did, I had a 1% chance to see my 10th birthday.
Wow.
And the doctor said I wouldn't walk. I'd be a burden to my family, that I was going to drive my mom and dad into divorce, that I wasn't going to amount to anything, that I'd have no quality of life.
Wow.
So,
And instead, that chromosome made you superwoman.
oh yeah, maybe even president. We don't
That's
know
what I'm saying.
yet.
You're like a total badass, girl.
And
We gotta get her an
so-
S.
Yes. So with my talent, the Miss America organization created something called Her Story. So it's kind of like a TED Talk, but it's based off of one of your experiences or something that correlates with you. And I go along to talk about what the doctor said about me and how it made me feel. And through this talent, I show not only my emotional and mental strength, but I show my physical strength. So at the end of my performance, I lift 118 pounds over my head.
See, that is so cool. So literally, that chromosome gave you superpowers.
I'd like to think so.
I think
It's
so.
been a long journey. It's been a lot of work and lot of effort put in by my mom and, you know, services that have helped me and medication. And I've come a long way. And I think that I'm most proud of myself for putting in the work because it was a lot. It's
Well,
kind
we're proud of you.
like a mental battle almost.
We were proud of you. The day we met you, we literally fell in love with you, and your mom knows that. You know, we were anything you need, we were always here for you, whatever you need. And I'm so happy to have you here today. You're an inspiration. You're very, it's a very inspiring story to, especially to girls out there in today in 2024,
Right.
with a lot that's going on. To know that, you know, nothing can hold you back, man. I mean, you just got to have that strength.
Of course,
And that
it's
and those
easier
people
said
behind
than
you.
done. But
True,
yeah,
that's true. But
it
you
does
can do
take
it.
a lot of work.
But you can do it.
Yeah.
Yep. Even with an extra super chromosome.
Even
Look
with
at
an
you.
extra super chromosome.
Making you lift cars. Wait,
Yeah,
I know you're
right.
going to lift a car one day. I can feel it. So, and you do a lot of volunteer and charity work too.
I do.
You want to touch on any of that?
Yeah, so one of my favorite events that actually just happened in Cumberland County, I love to highlight the little service events that happen in our own county because there's so much love in this county that people don't notice. There's actually an individual who collects pasta products, and they donate it to the soup kitchen. So for his birthday, in lieu of gifts, he asked for pasta sauce and pasta noodles, and he takes all of it and he donates it to the soup kitchen to help with the homeless. And that is just such an amazing event. I've partnered up with my school, and we started the pasta collection there that we're going to be able to help out with him to drop off to the soup kitchen as well.
Wow.
It's just so amazing, and they've been doing it for 5 years now.
So, the name of the organization?
Dom's Pasta Party. Dom's Pasta Party. Yeah. And it's been going on. Yeah. Been going on for 5 years now. He's such an amazing kid, and he's doing such great things. So he's a sophomore in high school. So he's been doing this since middle school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's been doing this a long time, and he had to get one of the big loading trucks in there.
Oh, that's
to put
cool.
all of the food in there that they're donating.
Wow.
That's such an amazing idea and opportunity that I've got to kind of help out with in a way, in a sense, with donating and helping others find a way to donate with them. That's one of many of my community service projects that I love. I actually just talked to elementary school, Petway. I just talked to them. I gave a presentation on the book that I wrote. I'm a published author. And it was over 400 students that I was talking to.
Wow.
Yeah. So being able to send nice messages over to children, helping our younger generation, because I always like to say that the younger generation is who the kind of country and who we're going to be in the future in a way. So I think putting a lot of importance on them and helping them grow into good citizens and good people is going to really help society.
Well, if they follow your lead, we're all in good shape. I can tell you that.
Thank
That's
you.
for sure. That's for sure. And you know, I love, that's one of the things I like about this area in Cumberland County. That one microphone is like so loud. That's all I can hear. But one of the things I like so much about this area is there's so many great kids. I mean, talking about this kid with the pasta, we have what's it, Trinity, and she does her books and she helps her. You know, she just shot a documentary here, and then we have so many. And then again, we have Pacheco coming for his party this weekend. You know, there's so many like great youth out here this is a really good county for a lot of good things that are happening. When you look at, New Jersey as a whole, you see a lot of bad up in North Jersey and stuff. Yeah. But I feel like South Jersey there's something in the water down here, and I think it's okay. I think it's doing really well.
I've actually heard that there's something in the water up in North Jersey because
That's
their
not good
bagels
water,
are amazing.
Oh,
yeah. Their North Jersey bagels are amazing.
Well, let me tell you, I'm going to take you to New York then, because you haven't had it. We just had a bagel debate here. Who do we have? Queens versus Long Island, right?
Yeah, Queens versus
So
Long Island.
we had bands come in, and they're from, a lot of our bands come from New York. One from Queens brought Queens bagels. The other one brought Long Island bagels, and we had a bagel off here. Is there let me tell you.
Hey, if you need an extra mouth to
Next
feed a
time.
bagel, I volunteer as tribute. I will come and help out.
It was very difficult.
But apparently there actually is something in the water up in North Jersey.
Yeah, I don't want to know what it is up there. It's
so
probably green. It's a lot of green stuff in that water. So you were talking about let's just reiterate real quick. So you were talking about pageants that you have upcoming.
Mhm.
So your next one is Miss New Jersey.
Yes.
Is there anything else, or is that what you're just focused on right now?
That's what I'm just focused on right now. If I don't win the title of Miss New Jersey, then I give up Miss Cumberland County and I compete again for the season. So there are 21 titles that I could go for in the next upcoming season and try to win.
Wow, there's that many pageants going on, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's insane.
Oh, wow.
I didn't realize there was that many.
Yeah, there's a lot.
God,
of
I
girls.
want you to be Miss New Jersey. This is who we need to be Miss New Jersey.
Mhm.
A true person that's bringing something different to this world.
And that's what I love is because actually for Miss New Jersey, you have to send in, they're really pushing mental health and physical wellness instead of swimsuit. They took swimsuit
That's
out.
incredible.
Yeah. And they're helping embrace physical wellness. And in my video, well, in everyone's video, you're supposed to showcase like your athletic abilities. And some girls like to put hiking and and I wanted to do something completely different. And if you want to find out what that is, you have to come to Miss New Jersey and you have to see it. But I decided I was going to be as relatable as possible because
Well,
I feel
if we
like,
can't get there, will you come back and do it here?
of course, I will definitely.
It's not going to be
100%.
so much weight it breaks the floor, though, right?
Yeah, if you want to give me the stage right there, I'll put on a huge.
We could do that. We
performance.
could. So let me ask you, how would you encourage like other girls and stuff to get involved in pageants and stuff like that? And what would you say to them?
Yeah, so I helped out with the Miss Tri-Cities pageant. And one thing that I noticed being on the opposite side, instead of being interviewed, being around and watching people get interviewed, I've noticed that pageants tend to pick the more perfect girls. But we've seen I love to use Madison as an example because Miss Tri-Cities now, do you know Madison?
Mhm.
Yep.
She was very, very shy when I first met her. And since winning Miss Tri-Cities, she is outgoing. She has just grown into herself and into her
Aw.
name. And with pageant titles, I feel like we should stop looking.
Oh, there she is, right
yeah,
here.
Oh,
Yep.
there's Madison. Oh, that's amazing. We should. Oh, yay! That's me and her.
Oh, there you go.
Everyone came in pink on Saturday. It was amazing.
Ah.
And I feel like you see the most progress and the most positive outcome when you get a girl that can really utilize the title. You get girls that are very perfect, that are outgoing, that can give all the right answers, that are super educated. But the title, I feel like pageants have such a power to help young girls that if it's placed into the right hands, that it can help so many girls. Yeah.
As long as you don't have Steve Harvey hosting, you're usually in good shape, right?
Yeah, you're in great shape. Hey, it can get confusing sometimes.
Oh, I could imagine. I couldn't even imagine being on that side of the pageant world. I think it's really cool. Look, we love you. We love what you do. We can't thank you. Now, did Madison was Madison coming on or no?
I told her around 8:15, so she does still have a few more minutes.
Oh, okay, because we were going to try and bring Madison on live here, and we can talk. Now, you're not going to be able to hear her though, because you don't have these fancy things on your head. Say, but we can.
That extra chromosome has super hearing in it.
I have something for that.
See, Steve might be able to actually let you hear her.
Because it's only
See.
one person.
Yeah.
We usually have like a whole crew of people over here. So I can't get
Yeah, like
them all.
the band that's coming in on Friday the 19th, which is
Yes.
Crystal Ship. We had like 5 of their members on, so it was tough. So yeah, look, you got your own little headphoney thing.
Awesome.
Add this over
You'll be able to hear what you. There it is. So just for everyone out there, Saturday, April 20th, the 3rd annual Miss Tri-City pageant will be here at the Landis Theater. It grants scholarships to the winners.
Let me turn those down a little.
It gives girls opportunities. Like it really. When I saw what now I lost myself, Case. Can I don't know. It's so loud over there with
You
that
shouldn't have
microphone.
lost yourself. You lost
Okay.
the 3.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, that microphone
I hear
is
you
so
well.
loud. Oh, Lord. But we're so excited. I love this little graphic came up here too, Case. It's sweet. But I love let's not admit that to the world. But I love having this pageant here. Like I said, I'm very proud of Sarah and all she's done. I really wish she could have been here because it would have been really nice to have her on. We love her so much. And to be able to for us to all have this facility and be able to do what we do on a there it is. Look how beautiful. Again, you look at the lights on the stage, you look at the screen we have. It really lends to the beauty of this and to everyone's competition and stuff. And I think it's the perfect home for this pageant. And we're so glad it's here. And she's never leaving. We won't let her ever. There's Madison. Oh my God bless. Look at her. She's so sweet. Now, what was 2022?
We have Madison.
What was
Right
it?
at 8:15.
Who was the girl that won
Perfect.
the year before? Do we remember her name? She was in that photograph there. She was another. What a doll. She was such a nice
yes,
person.
Madison will know her name.
Madison. Well, let's bring Madison on.
Let me bring Madison on.
Madison, how are you, love?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
We haven't seen you since you won last year. There you are. Look at that. We have so many great photos of you, and we're so proud of you. We have Riley here. You know Riley, right?
Hi,
there
Madison.
she is. Uh-oh, Madison got stuck. Madison, what happened?
No.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
We got to get you some Verizon over there.
Hi, Madison.
Hi.
Oh, we're so glad to have you on. You are turning your crown over this year.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, well, we're happy that to have you and have you come back. So, are you going to move on to any other pageants? Or are you going to do anything else after this?
Yeah, I am. I'm not sure what yet, but we'll figure it out as it goes.
So what are you most excited for this year for the pageant?
Just the girls. They're awesome, and I'm gonna be happy for whoever wins because they all just seem so deserving of it.
Well, just give us a little bit of insight for your year. What are some of the things you did as Miss Tri-City this year? Throughout the county and stuff that you can kind of give us a hint on.
I went to a lot of events. A lot of the events that I went to were just in. A lot of them were in Vineland, but some were in Millville, some were in like Upper Deerfield area. And they'd have like vendors there, and there was always so many kids there. I loved seeing the kids. The kids were so much fun. The most recent one that I went to was I think it was at the shops at Dragon Village, and it was like a storybook theme, and that was really fun. There was some
Wait, Dragon Village? Where is this?
It's in Upper Deerfield.
We have a Dragon Village?
Dragon Village?
And,
what? Are there dragons there?
Really damn cool.
I love dragons, man.
There's a couple statues that are like cartoons,
I love
but
dragons, man. That is so awesome. We are so proud of you. Now, I believe, didn't you? I think you stopped by here, didn't you, for something at the Landis? Maybe Christmas or something.
Yes, I think so.
I know you. I know you were. Sarah would not leave us out.
I came there a little while ago for a show. I think it was almost musical.
Oh yes, that's what it was. That's where I knew I had seen you here for something. I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah, that was
dude. That was a good show. Wasn't that fun?
It was really good.
You bring those two schools together, and you get such a great show every year. We're so happy to be the place that, again, the place for Tri-City Pageant, but also the place for, Alma and St. Augustine to do their shows every year. We love that. This is something we're so proud of having. We're so proud of you for winning last year. Like I said, we got some beautiful pictures of you winning, and we can't wait to see you on Saturday. Look at you. Look, you're so happy. Bless your heart.
Thank you.
So you were saying, is there any competition you're looking forward to next? Anything that you got lined up?
Definitely something with the Miss America organization. I'm not sure yet. Ashley Campbell, she's one of my good friends, and so once after Miss New Jersey, I'll probably be bugging her, asking her when the next pageant is. But
well, you got Riley over here too, and she's like the queen of pageants over here. So she loves you. She's got your back.
Riley's awesome.
So let me ask you, so I guess we could just say what was the most rewarding part of this for you personally?
Just getting to connect with the community. I love doing volunteer work. All throughout high school, I was a part of a club that's just mainly like doing volunteering, and I fell in love with it. I was actually the president my junior and senior year of high school of the club, and I just had so much fun. And then I did Miss Cumberland County last year, and I kind of just did it for the fun of it, but I ended up falling in love with it, and I was like, I will get to do so many more like volunteer acts of volunteerism with a title. So
look,
two
if you
things
ever want to volunteer to mop or anything like that, I mean, we are ready here. We have plenty of mops. You can volunteer.
What a guy.
No, we're no, like I said, we're probably, and one of the things that Riley had said before you came on is how as a person you've opened up a lot. As you were a little shy in the beginning, and I remember last year you were a little shy, and now you are on a podcast. You're out there putting it out there, and I think that's really cool. I love the way it's opened you up as a person and shown you that you're a special person. You can give a lot to the community and to to everywhere, wherever your little light can shine. I think it's a wonderful thing. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, we look forward to seeing you Saturday.
Thank you. Yes, I'm excited.
We asked Riley the same question, and that was like, how would you encourage any other like girls to get involved with pageantry? And I mean, like, what would you say to them to say, hey, man, you should give this a shot?
During the girls' interview, I had a similar question because I was warming up the judges. So I had a similar question. And I said that even if you aren't about like the glitz and the glam, like I'm not a sparkle girl, but I've become a sparkle girl because
I was going to say, the pictures I've seen, you sparkle girl.
Yeah. It took me out of my comfort zone, but I didn't realize like how strong of a sisterhood it is. Like I had a terrible middle school experience with girls, as most do, but it just kind of made me resent girls, and I was like, girls are just mean and they're so hateful and spiteful towards each other. But getting to know all of these girls, it's just incredible how much they care for each other and how supportive they are of each other, and it really makes me want to push that outside of like the pageant world, because girls should be supporting each other, not fighting
I
against
agree.
each other.
Absolutely agree. We agree. We agree more than you know here. You have no idea how much we agree with that. And that's actually a nice thing to say, because I think that's if there are girls out there, in middle school right now and stuff that are having issues and having problems, and they know there's a group out there they can become a part of that can really lift them up to be better persons, like Riley over here. When I tell you, we love Riley so much here. We've loved her since day one. And I have to ask you, how much do you lift?
Not as much as Riley.
I bet we're gonna get her a Volkswagen to lift next year. She's just gonna lift
I
it
hear
over.
Riley also had a track meet today. How did that go?
You running track too?
I throw in track.
Oh wait, javelin or discus? What do you
All
throw?
three, shot put, javelin.
Really?
and
'Cause I threw the javelin in high school. Yes, I
Did you?
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't do the discus, and I pole vaulted and threw the javelin. Yeah.
Yeah, I got first overall for discus.
Oh, awesome.
With 81 feet.
Yeah, I wonder why you could haul that thing down the fairway. Could you imagine her throwing a discus?
I got second overall in javelin and second overall in shot put.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. That is awesome.
Wow. Thank you.
Oh my God, see that? Oh, excuse my cough. I have a horrible. I'm not sick anymore, but I'm just like I'm still got a little bit of that cough left. So you're not lifting anything. You're not. So what is that talent of your? What is it that you do? You do any of the when it comes to the fitness part now, right? That's no longer the swimsuit. It's more of a fitness thing.
Yeah, it's like a health and wellness.
See, I think that's really cool. I think that's really cool. I think it's a good way, especially for someone like you, to get out there and say, "Look, man, I'm throwing the discus. I'm lifting cars." You know what I mean?
Lifting cars.
Yeah,
I'm the president of the United States.
Take that thing.
Yeah, that's true. We got what the little Fiat out back. You can throw that around if you want. You can just get that sucker.
That's definitely a one-hander right there.
Yeah, right.
Not much to that.
Madison, what is your when you get to that part that is now no longer the swimsuit, it's the fitness and wellness thing. What do you do for that then if you're not lifting anything?
I do go to the gym, but I'm probably not half as strong as Riley.
Isn't she a badass?
Beast.
She's beyond a beast. She's a badass. I'm gonna say
she is.
We love her. She thinks her extra chromosome is a problem. We think it's what makes her the most amazing woman on the planet over here. She's our super girl over here. So, Madison, thank you so much. We're going to see you on Saturday.
Thank you for having me.
We can't wait. Well, you're the champ, man. You got to give it up now. Look, there's you two are again. That's a great picture. There you are. Look at that. Look at you sparkle right there. Dude, that crown is nice.
Thank
Look
you.
at how, your crown's nice too. I like that crown. I gotta get me a crown, man. Casey calls crayons crowns.
No, I don't. I call them crayons.
Oh,
You do call them crayons.
Crayons.
I'm not a crowner. I'm not.
Well, again,
She's got crayon Kellers over there.
Madison, I want to thank you again for coming on. We will see you this Saturday, April 20th. The show starts at 6. We usually open the doors around 5 o'clock, and you can start coming in. It's the Miss Tri-City Pageant, and it is right here at the Landis Theater. It's home. Again, Madison, thank you so much. We're going to say goodnight, and we will see you on Saturday.
Thank you so much.
All right. Take care, dear. Bye-bye, hon. And same with you. We know you got to go. You got things going on.
Though.
Go ahead. What is it?
I hear that you might have connections with Daryl Hall and John Oates.
We kind of do, sort of. What do you want?
Daryl's house.
What do you want to do at Daryl's house? You want to lift it? It's not a very big place.
I have the biggest crush on John Oates.
Do you really?
I do. Mr. Mustache is.
You were like the only person in the world that's probably ever said that.
Woo!
Or great grandpa.
Mr. Mustache.
You know he's like 80 now, right?
Well, I just look at his younger picture.
Talk about living in the past.
But dude, do they not have some great music?
Oh my goodness, do they? My
no,
mom,
there he
I'm
goes.
so thankful. Oh!
There he is.
God. Look at his hair. Look at his hair and his mustache.
Perm.
That is a perm and a little bit of, what's that stuff called?
Jerry curl.
Jerry curl. You got a Jerry curl juice going on in that sucker.
Thankful to my mom. She's taught me how to listen to some good music.
Don't straight. Thank you, Mom.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Way to go, Mom.
She's made a rich girl out of you, personality-wise.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
I'm more of a Sarah Smiles kind of girl, though. Literally,
Love that song.
right? It's such a good song. So if you have any connections with that,
We can get you into Daryl's house.
yes, and then from Daryl we can go to John. Perfect.
I don't know where
There.
John is right now.
I say, I think John's closer to here, isn't he?
He might
You'd
be.
be going further away to come back
Yeah,
closer.
yeah.
In the middle of a lawsuit.
I think so, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
Daryl might
yeah,
not be the
so
best one to
heard
go
that.
to.
Heard that.
That might not be the best one to go
Yeah,
to.
they might not be friends right
Maybe we should take a full 180 and go to Al Stewart's house.
But I,
now. Outdoors. Well, you really do give her some good choices. Don't you? How about the Doors? We got the Doors on Friday.
Oh, those are good too. Those are good. Who else?
Glenn Hughes, you'd
Oh,
love
Peter
Glenn Hughes.
Frampton.
Oh, I'm a huge
There you
Frampton
go.
fan.
Oh, love the way, baby.
We
Oh.
love Peter Frampton. My mom was actually at one of his concerts with her blue curly hair sitting on her boyfriend's shoulders and caught the tambourine that he chucked out into
Oh,
the
We
crowd.
wow.
need pictures.
My uncle actually designed his Frampton Comes Alive album.
Well, one of the greatest live albums of all time.
Absolutely.
Literally. one of the-
Yes.
So we almost had Peter here prior to, well, we were in talks prior to COVID. And after COVID, he's not been very well.
Yes.
And he's only doing a very few small shows, and they were in very big places because he just can't do anything anymore. And it's a shame. But it is really probably one of my favorite live albums of all time is Frampton Comes
Absolutely.
Alive. It was his biggest selling album of all time.
Yeah.
My mom was calling her mom, which is my grandmom, telling her that she wasn't going to be home that night, that she was going to be out late, and called her. And you were with my Aunt Tracy?
No, I was hanging out with.
Oh, yeah, she was hanging out with Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Ah!
And Daryl was being too, it was John. John was being too loud, and she turned around and go, shh. Mom, I just told John Oates to shh.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah, she has so many stories.
Oh, that's
Oh, well, bless you. We know you got to go. You got somewhere you got to be. We want to
Homework.
thank you. So, well,
Yes.
you better get it done, girl.
That's important.
You got to stay that path that you're on.
11:59 tonight, it's due.
No, turnitin.com.
Senior year?
Yep.
Yes, senior year.
Yeah, very important stuff.
It's funny that you said
End of the
turnitin.com
senior year.
because that's where I actually have to turn it in.
Yes, turnitin.com. Exactly. Exactly.
He started out with me.
Yeah.
Well, Riley, we love you so much. We're so glad to have you here. And are you going to be here Saturday?
I'm not. I'm going to be at the Miss New Jersey Gala.
What?
Yeah.
A gala?
I'm so sad because I'd love to be here for Madison.
Well, you'll be here in spirit.
I will.
You will.
100%.
Well, we love you. Thank you for stopping in.
Thank
It
you
was
guys
great
so much
seeing you.
for
Well, we hope to see you again soon at some point.
Of course, anything you guys need at all. I'm right here.
Well, you know the same here. If you ever need anything, you let us know, okay? Again, Miss Cumberland County.
Yes.
Miss Cumberland County, Riley Howerton, we love you. And Julie's the mom?
Yes.
Yes, we thank you so much for coming in. We haven't seen you guys in a while. It's good to see you.
Busy
So
senior
good,
year.
so good to see you. And there is, let's see who we got up here. And there, oh look, there's your Miss Cumberland County. Oh, look how beautiful! What a great shot. That is so pretty. Look at the flowers, and there you are with our Miss Tri-City. Our Miss Tri-City of last year. Again, everyone, that is our Miss Cumberland County, and she is here supporting Miss Tri-City, which is this Saturday at the Landis Theater, the home of the Miss Tri-City area pageant. It is their third annual pageant here. The pageant starts at 6. The doors open at 5, and we're looking forward to it. Man, it should be a lot of fun.
Yes,
it should be a lot of fun. We always do some really cool lights. We do a nice little backdrop, and Steve drops all the girls' tracks and all that stuff. It's actually it's fun.
I have to play
awesome.
double duty that day, sometimes even triple duty.
I'll tell you, it's impressive.
Ray's always getting called away, and I'm like, shit, how do I do video, sound, and lights all at the same time? I only got 2 hands.
So only on, let me tell you, only on a show like this can you see, some pageant girls, some Doors stuff going on, a little bit of OTEP, a little bit of Doyle.
We got it all, man. We got it all. This is a one-stop shop.
I'll tell you what, as an educator, it is very impressive to hear everything that these girls are involved in. And it's very inspiring because so many people talk so poorly about the younger generation. And then
there's a lot of reasons too. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of reasons too right now. This world is a screwed up place. The internet and social media has destroyed so many kids' minds. And when you see a girl like this, not only is she the youth that's coming up and just one of the sweetest girls, she literally has she's has disabilities. You know what I mean?
Yep.
She's on that, the autism spectrum, and she has her extra chromosomes on. But look at this girl. She's out there. She is out there showing people that it doesn't matter. What you can, and like she said, it's hard. And it is. We don't even understand that. I grew up with a sister who was born with spina bifida. She spent her life in a wheelchair, only really had the use of one of her hands. And when you see how she struggled and things she went through, but she was happy. And that's what you see with Riley. And Riley is killing it. When I tell you, could not be more proud of a girl like her out there doing what she's doing. And man, if there was a way that we could, I don't know, man, we may have to go down to South Jersey and talk to some judges, what I'm saying?
Kudos to you guys for putting this on. I mean, big kudos to you guys for bringing this home, bringing this into.
Well, we had like we said, so Sarah, who is the one who heads it up and who has pretty much built this from the ground up. She came to us. She was she won the Miss Vineland pageant. COVID, of course, hit. A lot of things in the world fell apart, and the Miss Vineland pageant fell apart. And the one gentleman who was in charge of it, he had cancer. His son had cancer. Wow. It was just not a good thing, and it all kind of fell apart. And she's like, I want to keep this pageant world alive. What do I do? Now, I think the Miss Vineland finally came back, and it's somewhere in a high school or whatever it's doing. But this had come first, and we wanted to have a home for the pageant, and we could not have had a better. Again, the Miss Vineland girl here, and we, you haven't met Sarah, but we love her. She's part of our family here. She's such a sweet, and her sister's wonderful too. But to be able to be the home and the beginning of this little thing that she's done and she's created, really, it's exciting, and it's great for the county. It's great for the kids in the county, and like you see, the diversity is unbelievable.
And you're talking potential Miss Americas.
Absolutely.
You're talking possibly and they're so intelligent, which blows me
again,
away.
you look at Madison, and Riley said it. I remember when she won, she was very withdrawn and she wasn't saying a lot. It was hard to get anything in. Look at her now. Here she is yapping away, in her bedroom on a podcast about, the upcoming. That's what it does. It gives people a chance. We always say that about theater. And getting your kids involved in music and theater and things, because it gets them on a stage, gets them in front of people, and it helps them in so many ways. Music is very powerful, man.
Absolutely.
It soothes the soul, but it also helps you grow and become and understand.
The fact that so many schools are doing away with their music program is really a disservice.
It's sickening.
It's terrible. It's terrible. I would not be the person that I am today without marching band,
none of us
concert
would.
band, and jazz band.
I don't think any of us would.
The third choir, shout out to
marching band.
And Casey played the flute.
KG.
Casey was a flute player. Music has hit us all.
You didn't play the flute, did you?
Yes, she did.
First chair.
Shit, you gave a look like I didn't play the fucking flute. I played clarinet,
and
bitch.
the piccolo first chair.
Oh, how do you keep 2 piccolos in tune?
I don't know. It sounds like a dirty.
You shoot one.
It's true. I was the only one.
It is. We had to do a
the worst,
county
though.
band every year.
Oh,
And
Lord,
I
that
will
was
never
good.
forget. We would go down to Baltimore to march in the St. Patty's Day Parade. Why you would have a bunch of high school kids marching in probably one of the top
You're
three.
the only ones that are drunk.
The top three drunk parade. Oh, we would get assaulted in those parades. Like, thank God I was a drummer. I had weapons. I could beat people up. You
In
know,
high
like
school,
you keep them away. In high
we
school.
would
The piccolos
we
are
would go down.
But no, there was a group of piccolos that would be like
Piccolos are
20
weapons.
freaking people wide. And man, I was glad I was at the back with the drums and couldn't hear anything up front. I couldn't hear a damn thing.
We would go down to
Inside
the
of your eardrum.
Yeah, terrible.
the
terrible.
Wildwood Firefighters Convention.
Mhm.
Good God, is it
That's
marching
Piccolo
band?
City, yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, the fife and
you're,
drum
you're
corps.
talking
That was
drinking
us,
and
man. That was
partying.
a fight for
Yeah.
drum kid.
Yeah, the only parties I ever went to in college were band parties. So that's
It's so funny.
we
What
didn't
happened
have
at
any other
band
reason.
camp? Wait, can I touch back before we move any further? I just wanted to say something about the girls really quick.
Go for
before
it.
We totally went away from it. So CT had said,
Why don't you get on the
how-
camera and
I
talk so we
know.
can see you?
So
Hey,
CT
hey,
had said
girlfriend.
how
Whoa,
impressive-
who's there?
This is Tiff. She's my caster.
No, she added it
Please don't
in.
use that word.
man.
Don't ever do that.
Don't
Never
ever
again.
do that.
Never again. I just had to really, embarrass you guys. Anyway, so I had the pleasure of interviewing these 7 girls. Sarah asked me to do it. Total honor. I did not know what I was going into. I've never done pageantry. I've done like sports my whole life. And this was a really cool experience. These girls, like CT said, how adult they talk. I don't know what's the best, how sophisticated they talk and present themselves. They're 15, 16 years old and they present themselves and talk better and answer questions better than some 40, 45, 30-year-old people I know. It's really honestly truly impressive, and it's a really scary situation to get in front of 3 people who you think are just there to judge you, and at 16, 17, 15 they're like,
Well, aren't they there to
nailing
get
these
judged?
questions.
That's
Yeah,
the point.
but
They are.
there's a difference between going in there nervously and really just doing it, and it was really, really cool to see
That's awesome.
these girls do this. And I would have been scared if I was on the other side asking the questions. Not that they're scary, but you're intimidated.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
they handled it well.
I can see
It
your
was
I was
really,
gonna
really
say, you
cool.
realize like your bottom half is in this, right? Just your legs, Tiff.
and your hands.
Just
Oh,
your
yeah.
legs and hands.
She saw her fingers flopping around over there. It's like, what the hell is that?
That's all. That's my piece. They were fantastic. I'm excited.
No, I'm excited for you, and it's cool that you got more involved because I think that's something special for everything here that we're doing. And like I said, again, I can't say enough about the pageant and Sarah and everybody. And like I said, Riley is just a total rock star, man. I mean, literally, like the girl lifts. She's a power lifter, man. And she's a little badass, man. I think it's really cool, and I love that we get a lot of that out of Cumberland County and South Jersey area. You don't realize, with South Jersey, people don't understand. New Jersey as a whole gets a bad name from a lot of, it's like the butt end of any joke that has anything to do with states, But you come to South Jersey, and look, I don't care.
The armpit of
It's-
America,
North
right?
Jersey can suck my ass. North Jersey, it is. It's a shithole dump up there, man. Between all the chemical factories and all the crap going on up there, I really don't care. But people don't realize that South Jersey is farmlands.
Yep.
Like really good kids. Like
beautiful.
again, hometown sports. Those there's nice little towns that they're still here.
Yeah.
It's not all the the bull crap you see when you start going up north. And even where Casey is, kind of in the middle of the state, it's still beautiful,
Central
beautiful.
Jersey, baby.
Yeah,
Doesn't exist.
yeah, but beautiful mountain areas, and things of that nature. You just don't know it because all you know is the bullshit that and the crap that people talk about the state.
Yeah.
And hey, in a way, hey, at least it keeps us on the map. You know what I mean? People know, more people around the world know New Jersey than know anything else outside of like New York and California.
Even if they know it says
unfortunately-
the armpit.
New Jersey
They
and
know
Florida.
us.
Hey, look, if
They
if
know
we're gonna
us.
call New Jersey the armpit, and you're saying, North Jersey's definitely a lot worse. So North Jersey would be the armpit. Does that make us the nipple of America?
Well, North Jersey's
Yes,
the taint
and we
of
are
America.
proud.
It is literally the taint of America.
No, they call it the armpit of America.
Well, not North Jersey's
Yeah.
more of a taint.
That's what I mean. So if
The
that's
armpit
pit,
smells
we're,
so
like,
much
down
better
here,
than them. Yeah,
We're
no,
the-
I'm proud of South Jersey. I really am. I'm proud of Vineland. I'm proud of Cumberland County. And again, we got Pacheco's party on Saturday. We have a 2-time Super Bowl champion running back. Look at this kid, man.
The first running
love
back
it.
to ever
Yep.
win back-to-back Super Bowls
What
in
is
his
a
first 2
Casey
years.
shot?
Dude,
Kansas City.
Yep.
I understand that, but what is in a Kansas City?
Yeah,
shot?
what is that,
it?
Tiff?
Jaeger. Oh, it's Jaeger, peach schnapps, and cranberry juice.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a KC shot. That is
Makes that
awesome.
kid
That's my
sing.
boy right there. We have come to
Ah.
love Isaiah's a really cool dude, man. He's he's getting ready to get back into the he's got all the NFL stuff going on. He's getting back
so
in.
young. and
Well, he's got training
do
camps are
now.
starting up,
Yeah.
and yeah, he's right there. Man. Again, that's again,
He's just
but-
super down to earth.
and he's
Like,
such a cool
they're
dude.
just
Yeah,
happy,
his dad
you know?
is great. His dad was here today, and he's just another wonderful, a great family, man. They've been through some tragedy in their family, and it's so good to see some light coming out of so much pain that they've gone through. And Isaiah is just a great person, great, an amazing. I don't care what anybody says. I said it to his dad, and I said it to Isaiah. Man, Kansas City would not have won that Super Bowl without Isaiah Pacheco.
Hell no. Either of them.
He carried that team through the whole year. Him and Taylor Swift are the reason they won, man.
They did. They did.
So
Look at
I
that.
give it to Taylor, and I give it to Taylor Swift's boyfriend, whatever that guy's name. We don't know his
Hey,
name.
do you think he'll be here? Do you think she'll be here on Saturday?
Yeah,
Okay,
probably
we should
not.
we should advertise that.
Yeah,
and then,
yeah.
like, we'll have 1 million people here outside.
Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
I'll tell you what I got to see. I got to
For the
see,
new show, we need a fake Travis.
I got to see Taylor Swift.
No, it's not. It's not his name. His name is Taylor Swift's boyfriend. You don't call him by his real
Fair,
name because
fair,
nobody
fair.
knows what his real name is.
What the hell were all the shirts?
TSB.
Oh my god, there was so many like Kansas City Chiefs shirts, but it was like Taylor's boyfriend and then his number 87.
Oh yeah,
Like, it's shit.
absolutely.
I was
They,
like,
they sell them on
"Damn, dude,
Temu.
Guy's fucking top 3 tight ends in the entire NFL and gets done dirty like that.
Yeah, he's Taylor Swift's next song, her next album.
She would never be Mrs. Kelsey. He would be Mr. Swift.
Oh, he is Mr. Swift already.
Yeah.
He is. He is a true Swiftie.
Hey,
Um,
honestly, they look a little happy. So
You want to hit the
Get poisoned?
Oh,
What?
dude, we never talked about Get Poisoned. Yeah, we got a few minutes left here. Let's just recap real quick. Again, I want to send some love out before we do to Mouse, to Vinny. We know you're in the hospital, buddy. We love you. I've been talking to Pat, and we've been going back and forth, and I'm going to try and see if I can make up a little time to get down there and see you and say hello, buddy. Again, we miss you, just commenting every day and every week, when we do our podcasts. And again, a great guy.
Good friend of mine, man.
Yeah,
Love you,
exactly.
man.
We really do too, and we're here for you, buddy, and we're praying for you, and you're in our thoughts every day. So, but here we go. A little bit of Poison, which was from Poisoned. Get Poisoned.
Yeah.
These guys are great, man. They're a lot of fun too. You got a video case?
I have 2, and I'll play them straight through.
Go for it. Go for it.
Ready?
Give everyone a little bit of taste of the Get Poison guys that here this past Saturday night.
In a cover band.
Oh,
right?
come
Like
on,
that.
stop, man. Dude, that is probably one of the most well-known songs around
You're
the globe.
right.
absolutely.
You're right.
It is what it is. You can shit on it and dislike it, but man, it's a great song.
Absolutely.
It's timeless. And I'm gonna tell you, there's not a dude out there that can go through a bad breakup that fucking Every Rose Has Its Thorn was one of his crying fucking songs. That and Unskinny Bop.
What's the
Fucking
Van
unskinny.
Halen song that kind of sounds like that? That I'm always like, why did they write this?
Skinny Bob?
Yeah, they Van Halen has a song.
Yeah, they do.
Not Ice Cream Man.
No,
You're
well,
right.
that wasn't Van Halen. That was
Not-
David Lee Ross.
That's not the song.
No,
No,
I know what song you're talking about, but that
shit.
was, and the one you're talking about was on David Lee Ross, his solo album.
Really?
Yeah, he had a couple really shitty songs in there that made it big
What the
somehow.
hell was that song, man?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about,
You
but
know
it wasn't
exactly
a
what
Van
I'm
Halen
talking
song.
about,
It was
yeah.
David Lee Roth.
Oh, well, so then there we go.
He had Ice Cream
That's
Man
what
and
it
the
is.
other hit that came
Well,
off
Ice
that
Cream
album.
Man was Van Halen, wasn't it?
No, that was off of his solo album. Yeah, go look up
Yeah.
his solo album. There was another big hit off that solo album. That's what you're
Shit,
talking
dude,
about.
What is
Yeah.
that song called? I can literally have it like in my head, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is not it.
Unfortunately, the only thing that comes to mind with David Lee Roth is Just a Gigolo. Like
Well, that was on
that's
his,
the first.
that
that
one
was
that
on
popped
no,
in.
that was also on his solo album. It was like something in the jungle. I remember the cover really well.
Yeah, his face is
Yep,
painted.
yep.
I gotta
That's
look it up
funny,
now.
man. That is funny. But Steve, you want to do this last read here for Casey Ray's?
Hell yeah.
Because we're running down on time.
Yes.
So we have moved some things around on Tuesday to
Yes.
make it a little bit more fun.
Listen up.
I found that
folks.
out the hard way today.
Yes.
Yes. A couple people did. More than a couple people did.
There was no
Um,
downstairs.
Yes.
It's there.
It's still there. Tuesday upstairs at Casey Ray's, we have Jimmy Graham's Comedy Roost. Sign-ups start at 6 p.m. and the show starts at 7. And that will actually go until we start karaoke with DJ Paul, which goes from 8 to 11:30 p.m. So if you're a comedian who also sings, man, this is the night for
Well, no,
you.
it's one of those things where we're trying to combine the two. Maybe give the comedians a little something before, maybe even giving some more people from karaoke coming out and looking at the comedy thing, and putting the two together to have a night that just continues instead of stopping at 8:00. And now we continue the night on. You can have some fun. You can sing. If you're here for comedy, you can stick around, do some karaoke sing. And if you're coming for karaoke, enjoy basically a free comedy show.
Yep.
For a good hour, because the comedy actually starts around 7. They start signing up, and you get a good hour of comedy, man, for free.
And that's great.
Yep. So
Hell yeah.
it's a lot of fun. And Jimmy's got some funny people. We had Eric Potts in last week.
I love Eric.
Yeah, Eric is a
Yeah.
great guy. He came, and I wish we were doing, of course, the podcast, so I didn't get to see him. But he's hilarious, and he's just a great dude, and someone we really care about around here a lot too. So I thought it was a kind of a cool thing to put together. So
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
But,
going
So
forward,
for the people who like to comede and sing,
Yeah.
you can
Comede.
comede.
sing
That is the firm form of comedy. Wednesday, open mic Dynamite from 8 p.m. to 11. That is hosted by Dee Dee Star and Donnie Rocket for what? The
Donnie.
next month, I guess it's just Donnie.
Yes, Donnie is here,
Dylan's,
baby. Yeah, nice turnout last week.
Yes,
Yep.
yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Donnie's got some followers.
We have a
Donnie's
$5
great,
cover
man.
charge. There is a full back line. You can show up with your band. You can show up with yourself. You can play. We have a sound guy. We've got
You
lights.
can play with yourself,
got
or
it
you can
all.
play
You-
with somebody else. Doesn't matter. Sounds
lot
like my,
going on. That
sounds like
Motherfuckers
my
make
teen
this
years.
so hard. I'll tell you what.
Sounds like my
I mean,
teen years.
Jesus, we're gonna have to start just pre-recording these damn things. Holy hell! Thursday, we actually have a couple of different things going on here.
Look
That's
at
right.
that.
Sorry, you have this on the upstairs thing, so it always gets me. But I know exactly what it is. Thursday, upstairs at Casey Ray's, we have the R&B Ladies Night Out. That is every Thursday from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. $10 for guys. Ladies are free until 10:30 p.m. and then it is $10. It looks like we have drink towers coming.
Yes, we're
Believe
working on
so.
those right now. Working on those right now.
With a live
Yep.
DJ, there will be food served from our kitchen. You can
In
order it.
and it will be open late. So now our
Yes.
kitchen now, just another thing we'll throw in there real quick while you're talking about it. Our kitchen is now going to be open late on Thursday, Friday, Saturday
Nice.
until basically 12:30. There you go. So we're going to probably take our last orders around 12:30, and kitchen closes at
Nice.
1. So it'll be really cool.
So you can go up after a show if you come see a concert or something here. You can go upstairs afterwards and maybe get
Yes.
something to eat.
Yeah, and
Exactly,
actually,
yep.
I mean, the downstairs is usually open after shows too, depending on how many
Yes.
people come in. She'll stay as long as there's people there. So
Gotcha.
that's the cool
So
thing. It's usually Hannah.
We're so
down there.
so Tuesdays and Wednesdays are just slow in this area, and we noticed a lot of the other restaurants are, and for some reason this is going to stay up, I guess.
Well, we should probably read through it.
Yeah.
We have our new hours going into this summer here at Casey Ray's. Downstairs, we are open Thursday through Saturday. That is Thursday through Saturday, which means Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday downstairs, and Wednesday.
Yeah.
we
So
are
Tuesday,
closed.
so real quick, Tuesday and Wednesdays were
Mhm.
slow for us.
Yep.
Downstairs, I'm like, well, how do we help you? Because people complain on the weekends that we're not open late enough, and it's tough staffing. So, I talked to our chef, Nick and everything. I said, hey, man, would you want to rather instead of Tuesday, Wednesday when we're slow and we're not doing great, do you want to stay open late? And he's like, fuck yeah, let's do it. So I think we'll do better. We'll probably do more revenue wise on a Friday and Saturday night than we're going to do on a Tuesday, Wednesday, open all day.
Hell yes.
And again, like I was saying, a lot of, if you go into like the Door Dashes and stuff like that, this area, a lot of things are closed on Tuesdays and Mondays.
Yeah.
So, but we're trying it out. But now again, when you come to the upstairs, like tonight, if you come to karaoke, the food is served upstairs. They just don't come in at 11 o'clock in the morning anymore. They come in now around 5, 6 o'clock, and they get the kitchen ready. So you can still get food on Wednesday nights and Tuesday nights upstairs if you're here for open mic or karaoke, right? Which is
Can
really
you actually
cool.
go back to that slide? I want to finish the hours just so everybody has it, and I can say no, the main.
I
do love that
Jimmy
one.
beating the fuck out of a chicken.
Yes. So obviously open Thursday through Saturday downstairs, 11:30 a.m. to 12 a.m. We are closed Sunday through Wednesday. Upstairs open Tuesday 6 p.m. to 11:30, Wednesday 6 to 11, Thursday 9 to 1, and Friday and Saturday that is 9 to 2. We are closed Sunday and Monday upstairs unless we have an event.
Which we may Sundays may have a change up.
Yeah, we're working on.
Discussed
We're
today,
working.
yeah.
So starting on Cinco de Mayo, we might as well just say it because we're doing it. So starting on Cinco de Mayo, we're having our well, besides the Santana band over here at Casey Ray's, we're having a little celebration over there. And what we're going to start doing is every other Sunday, from what would we say, Tiff, from 2 to 7. So from 2 to 7, we're going to have a little Sunday thing going on upstairs. Every other Sunday, and we'll open the downstairs bar. And hopefully, we'll have our patio done, and we can have like a little brunch thing downstairs. You can go upstairs and have a little fun on a Sunday because a lot of people can't do anything. It's an early night. You can still go out. You can have there's our patio getting done. How gorgeous is that, man? We're just waiting for some railings
Can't
and
wait,
some other
man. It's
stuff.
gonna be a nice summer.
Yeah, we have all the tables. We have all the umbrellas. We're just waiting for the finishing touches on that. So, all right, Steve, you were on Thursday night.
Yes, actually, we did that.
You didn't do oldies,
that
did
one.
you?
Oh no! So oldies night downstairs with DJ Jerry J and DJ John from 5 to 8 p.m. free admission. And damn, I can't use my line anymore with the hear an old song, go upstairs and sing it at karaoke anymore.
No,
so we moved it on me. So hear an old song, and well, actually, they play a lot of R&B stuff.
Yeah, they do.
So you can hear the older.
And go
R&B,
upstairs and
then go
dance to
upstairs
it.
and hear the newer
And
R&B
dance to it.
and dance to it. Yes, there we go. Free admission. That is
Music
again
you can dance to.
downstairs at Casey Ray's. On Friday, we have our Fireball Fridays, $4 Fireball shots from 8 to 10:30 p.m. with Fireball giveaways. There is a $10 entry fee that features DJ Real Deal, and man, I think they play just about whatever you want to hear on that night.
Yeah,
So-
even Latin music. They get into some Latin music and stuff too. So it's
Yes.
really great.
Hell yes. Saturday night is Latin night with DJ Real Deal from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m.
That is all Latin music.
That
on
is
Saturday.
all Latin music, yes. That is $10 as the cover. And then our blood drive is every third Thursday, our next being April 18th.
This week.
From 12 to 5 p.m.
That's this Thursday.
Poor
Any
Jeremy.
are we able to announce any? I know usually there's some stuff that. Like,
Well,
you
it was
get.
Michael Graves from the Misfits on August 30th.
Before you hop off upstairs at Casey Ray's, we did mention Latin night on Saturdays. This would be the only week where it would be a switch up.
Oh, that's true. It's
That's
Pacheco's
yeah.
Pacheco's
Yes.
party.
My
So
mistake.
yes, absolutely. Thank you, Case, for bringing that up. We do have one other announcement, Case. What is the date of our new tribute that's coming in? Hell yeah, Steve's gonna like this one.
Oh, I can't.
It's
wait to hear
official.
this.
It is. Tickets are
Oh,
on
I know which
sale.
one this is. I'm gonna
Do you
to
have a
shake it
picture?
off.
This is it. This is it. Steve has been waiting for this
I'm gonna
one,
have
man.
to-
Breaking news.
Dun, 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 dun. Speaking of,
I don't know. There's just nothing but blank space here.
I don't know what's going on here.
I can keep going with this. I know far too many of these damn things.
Oh man, it's a new era, baby.
No,
It's
it
a
is
new era.
Hey, errors! Look at
There it is.
Oh man.
Yes.
4 girls doing. No, that's the same chick in a
That
bunch
is
of
the
different
same
outfits.
girl in a bunch of different outfits.
Taylor Nation. Let me tell you, we had a couple Taylor tributes come out. This was the best one. And we worked a deal with them, and it's a Sunday show. It's early, so you can bring your kids. There's VIP where you get like a little like Swifty makeup bag with some stickers, and you get one of those things that glow in the dark, and the 13 tattoo and all that shit. You get to meet the band after, take some pictures and stuff, maybe even get an autograph, which would be really, really cool. There's only 50 VIPs available, and the tickets are on sale now, correct, Case? All right, it is Taylor
They
Nation.
are.
So we are bringing it right here to Cumberland County and Vineland, the first Taylor Swift tribute act. And
Awesome.
again, there's a couple out there, but this girl really killed it. We watched some of her videos, and she's got the crowd going just like a Taylor Swift show.
Hell yeah.
So look, if you can't afford the $500 Taylor Swift tickets, well, you got the next best thing right here. And if you just love Taylor, like a lot of people do, we're bringing her in. Now, here's the deal. It's an early show. What is it, Case? 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock show, 3 o'clock
4
doors?
o'clock.
So it's a 4 o'clock show, 3 o'clock doors, early show. If that show sells out, we will add a second show that night. So
Oh, wow,
people can see it
two in the
again.
same
Yep,
day. Awesome.
Yeah. So it's one of those things we're going to really start pushing it this week. But I'm excited. Look, man, a lot of people really like Taylor Swift, and we figure we got to do something. Steve's a huge fan.
There could be dude.
What can I say?
Look, man,
There could be a lot.
He doesn't like Poison, but damn, he likes Taylor Swift.
I've
Holy
been to like
shit!
fucking 3 stadium concerts in my life, and that's one of them. The other one's
I'm waiting for that closet door to open.
And the other one's Katy Perry. So like, what are we doing
I'm waiting
here,
for
you know?
that closet door.
No,
to
I
open.
went and
Steve
saw
can come
Jimmy
walking
Buffett.
out.
I went and saw Jimmy Buffett. That's my saving grace, right
At
there.
the Phillies.
Yeah, the year that it monsooned, and we
Yeah.
stole a giant sign that's still sitting in my office. My whole family went. Right, it was like the first time I'd ever like seen my whole family drunk. Was at this. I was the only sober one in my whole family, and I was way too young to be driving a car. But I drove home that day.
Hey, you were probably the best one to drive, no matter how young.
Hey, sometimes
Probably.
shit happens, and I think they'd rather that. That was before Uber. But no, we stole a giant banner off the side of the Citizens Bank Park walls because it was like monsooning and we had field seats.
Hey, man, you got to stay
So
dry,
we all
baby.
piled into that damn thing, rolled it up, stuck it in a bag, and
You know how many
left.
Buffett shows I went to?
They got
we
that
didn't-
shit for free, and you know it.
hell yeah.
Oh, of course
Oh,
they
it
did.
was a Land Shark one. That's
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
write-off.
that was free.
You know. But yeah, we
Land
ripped it
Shark.
right off the fucking wall.
Land Shark.
It's okay.
One thing to
Candygram.
cover before we sign off for the night: the Capital K9.
Oh,
They
yes.
missed our one
Oh,
last
do
recap.
you have some video of that?
I have quite a few photos that we can flash through.
Real
I have
quick,
a
we got
video
a couple
of
minutes left. Thank
the-
you again to Capital K9 for their coming out, and we had a wonderful benefit. Like I said, we raised enough money to buy 4
There we
vests.
go.
Look at this, man. What a great cause, man.
Oh, Ray getting a little.
I get my award there. That go back real quick, Case. That there is one of Vineland's finest, and the officer that he rides with. That is there he is, and that's the what was that
That's
pup's name?
Cave-In.
Cave-In. Oh man, what a beautiful, such a good dog.
He dropped
That's-
his ball right down into the pit
Now-
the second he got
Now,
there.
what was the name, Casey? I'm sorry because I don't remember. What was the name of this company? Do you remember? Cave-In's company?
Capital K9.
No, Capital K9 is the organization that was here, but Cave-In was from another organization that they actually.
Oh yes.
So they work with the police and stuff like they left here to go to New York City to the Calvin Klein
Oh wow.
fashion show to check for bombs.
Mhm.
So
Wow.
it's a private organization. You can call them to come to your house. The guy even told us some crazy stories. Like they'll
don't
come to your house, they'll sniff your house out, and if they find anything, they don't get involved. They're not police. They don't get involved with police. They find it and they tell you, now you deal with you want us to take it. We'll take it to the police or whatever. Or you want to deal with it your way, you deal with it your way. He said the guy was telling me this one lady, she had a problem with her husband, and he came in and there was a safe, and he said the dog found another hidden safe, $30,000 in cash and a bunch of cocaine in it. And he looked at her and he goes, "Oh, so what do you want us to do?"
Oh man.
I'll take that. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
and she's like, I'm like, "What do you do?" I'm like, "Look, you just leave. I'm gonna take this money. We'll drop this coke off at the police department."
Jeez.
But no. So you can actually call them. So like, if you suspect your kids or whatever, and you want
That's
to,
awesome.
yeah, you could look,
Somebody
man.
coming back from rehab.
And
things like that.
the big thing now is fentanyl, and the dog
yeah.
actually.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this dog can find fentanyl and stuff like that. And they're like, "Look, if you think your kids are on anything, that stuff will kill your kids."
Mhm.
I mean, this is an organization.
3D K9.
3D K9.
Yes.
That's what
Thank
they're
you.
called. Yeah, they are phenomenal. And the guy was
Good work,
fantastic.
detectives.
Casey actually had to crawl into the stage. The dog lost his ball,
Yes.
and she had to give him his ball back.
I
It
mean,
was
the
so cool.
second he walked in,
It was
the-
so
the
cool. He was the
second he got
cutest thing
down
ever.
there, boom.
Can I be permitted to say one thing before we go off the air?
Go for it.
I just want to say a very happy birthday to my wife. For her birthday is tomorrow.
Well, you can't say that.
Her birthday is tomorrow, so happy birthday.
Happy
honey. I love
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I'm sorry you have to deal with CT. We understand how it is. Hey, man, she almost left you here a few times.
Oh, you know it. You know
How
she
many-
puts up with
We
a
got a lot of your boys
How-
She
on my
puts
list.
up with a lot.
How many times his wife has come up to me and went, "I hope you love him because he's staying here." I'm like, "Yeah, well, there we go."
She
No,
puts up
no,
with a
she's
lot.
fantastic. She is a fantastic woman, and we really love her. We love when she comes to shows and stuff. Happy birthday! All right, that is the end of the show.
See how he's on the purse?
Oh, she knows where it is.
Keep going.
That was synthetic cocaine he had in the purse.
They were like, his wife's carrying. No, really.
Get her.
Get her.
But that was it was so great. Yeah, he went around the stage and he showed how like the dogs work, and then like I said, then Vineland brought in one of their canines, and their canine officers came in to say hi to everybody. And again, this organization has actually outfitted some of our local police dogs with
That's awesome.
with protective gear and stuff. So it's fantastic. And thank you again for everyone that came out. Thank you so much for everyone that gave. Again, we raised a little over $4,000. Thank you to Carrie. We love you, Carrie. She did such a wonderful job with the event, and she's the one that put this together. And
Awesome.
and we thank her for bringing it to us because it was such a wonderful event, and for such a good cause. Again, we bought 4 dogs protective vests.
That's great, man.
Or Papa, what is it? Poppin'.
Pop and lock.
Poppin' hot.
Hot
Pop.
pop.
Hot and pop.
Hot pop. Hot pockets.
Thinking pop.
We bought some hot pockets for dogs.
Caliente
Fucking-
pocket.
Hey, those dogs love hot pockets, man.
Hot pocket.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you to Absolute Vodka. Don't forget Crystal Ship the Doors tribute.
Yeah, man.
Friday, April 19th. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. Can't wait. Thank you guys for coming on. Of course, Miss Tri-City area pageant right here at the Landis Theater on the 20th, which is Saturday, 4/20. The show starts at 6. Doors open at 5. Absolute Vodka on sale every time we open the doors.
Delicious.
They really are good. And $10 you can't beat it, man, because there's look at the alcohol
They're
content.
heavy
man.
hitters.
10%.
They are, man.
Heavy hitters.
I'm a pineapple guy too. I haven't tried it.
No,
I'm
it's
not
good.
really a drinker, so I don't know. But and then Michael Kelly Guitar Company. Thank you, Uncle Steve. MichaelKellyGuitars.com. And just so we know that, so the Doors guys maybe they play, of course, a mandolin in a couple songs, and they may be bringing a Michael Kelly mandolin playing here on stage. So that is awesome. One of our great sponsors who is now back in the mandolin business.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes, they are.
Exciting
Thank you,
news.
everyone, for tuning in. Again, Vinny, we love you, buddy.
Love you, Vin.
We hope you do good. And Pat, keep us abreast of everything that's going on. And have a good night. And we got to come up with a fucking saying, man.
Go fuck yourself,
Like-
San Diego.
Yeah. Seacrest out.
I think he's supposed to be taking